Before I get too many followers, I just want you to know you're not gonna like it here. No. No, you might not stay around for long. And I know it. This could be your purgatory on Earth.
These aren't mistakes anymore. These are pointed choices. This is a pattern. This is a personality. This is who the person is.
Oh, she thinks I'm too critical. That's another fault of hers.
Look different, Jane. Have you put on some more weight?
Well, no, I don't think so.
Well, your friend Betty certainly has. Have you seen the size of that woman lately?
I'd invited Betty tonight, but she wasn't able to make it.
Well, it's probably a good thing. That way there'll be some food left for the rest of us.
Who made these cookies?
I did. Do you like them?
Well, yes, if you can bite into them without chipping a tooth. Did you take insurance out on these?
Susan, do you remember when you started saying all those funny things about my food and my friend Betty? I thought I heard a dig in what you were saying, and what I want to know is, do you mean it that way?
You always end with that question, did you mean it that way? Either she has to come out openly and say,
Yes, I did mean it. Your cookies are terrible.
It's about the fact that these people cannot handle vulnerability. It's about the fact that years ago when that person cut me off, she could not handle my vulnerability and my raw emotion, and I'm still pissed. Years later, I'm pissed that somebody cut me off when I was going to answer my question in probably the most vulnerable way I could ever answer a question. Because it was about my son.
Everybody clap your hands, cause we got some good news. In a world full of trouble and people being big, we got good news. Yeah, good news. Yeah.
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want, cause your heart's made of gold. But don't wait till you're old. If you want it, I get you some.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Stand-up comedian, pop culture vulture, and dopamine queen Joleen Lunzer here for another episode of No Offense, All Offense. Allegedly. Where we take a comedic look, an opinionated look at anything that is spiking our dopamine. So welcome, you guys. We take a look at pop culture news, reality television, the real news, trending topics, just anything that is spiking our dopamine. We break it down, roast it, react to it. We have a good time when we can. And remember, I'm very opinionated, but that doesn't mean you have to have the same opinion. You're welcome to sound off in the live chat or the comment section, and we can just respectfully agree to disagree. It's my opinion! It's just my opinion. Happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully you guys are doing great wherever you are in the world. Thank you for joining me live. Feel free to sound off in the live chat. I love hearing from you guys. Also, remember, everything I say today is true, except for the parts that are false. Everything is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Allegedly. We are going to be diving back into the Afroman trial that was this week. It was 3 days this week with a verdict already. We are going back and taking a look at it. Yesterday, we went over day one, and it was insane. I had to play some of it for my parents who are visiting me right now and introduce them to Afroman's music. And so they they liked it. They thought Nana and Papa were like, what is this? Oh, this is hilarious. So if you missed yesterday's roast and reaction to Afroman trial day one, I will put it at the end of this video. Definitely go back and check that out. We had a good time. I also included timestamps in that video because we talked about some other things, and we do have some updates. We talked about the Taylor Frankie Paul situation, the Bachelorette, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and everything going on there. But I think we'll talk about that the next time I'm live, because today we really got to get right back into this Afroman trial because it is just very entertaining. So sound off in the live chat. If you want to support the channel further, you know the drill. You can send a super chat while we are live here on YouTube. I will highlight your comment, read your comment. You can also send super stickers while we're live here as well. And you can hit me up on the Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, or I just dropped the link. You can consider joining the Lean Team membership. Shout out to all my members. And Jackie gifted some members yesterday, some memberships, I should say. So 5 of you got memberships. If you're joining the live going, how did I get a membership? Jackie gifted some memberships. So that was so sweet of her. And then also shout out to Melissa and shout out to Michelle, who hit me up on the Venmo. Very much appreciated. So links for all of that are in the description if you're interested. And then I did pin some links to the top of this live chat. You don't have to do any of those things, but if you feel like you want to support the channel further, then liking or subscribing, they're there for you. So good to see you guys. Very good to see you. Let's see, everyone. Yes, TGIF. I was one gifted. Yes, EBL. I'm so glad you got gifted. Thank you to Jackie. All right, you guys, we're going to get right back into it. Today, I am using the link from a channel, and I'm going to drop it in the live chat. I'll also put it in the description for you guys, and it's Cases of Interest, and definitely subscribe to them. They got like 3.26, so a little over 3,000 subscribers, and they have a lot of trials that they put on this channel. So you can go there and check that out. So support them. Let's see if we can get their subs up. So thank you to Cases of Interest for this wonderful footage of the Afroman trial. Let's go support them. I just dropped the link. Thank you, Michelle's 3 boys, for the first super chat of the live, saying, looking fabulous, dopamine queen. Thank you. You are too sweet, Michelle. I appreciate that. And like I said, I dropped the link for their channel. Please go check them out, support them, subscribe, hit the like on their video. I just liked their video. And let me share the screen and we're going to get started. I will be, if this is your first time here, I will be stopping for roasting and reacting. But if you want to, again, watch this without my rude interruptions, you can just go over to the Cases of Interest channel and you can watch it without me if you want to after. Hopefully not during, but you know, whatever you choose. Thank you, Elopman 4691 says, so was so hoping you would cover this. Well, thanks to you guys, I am covering this because you guys are the one that put me on to this. So give me a thumbs up in the chat as soon as you hear the audio. Again, this is day 2 of the Afroman civil trial that happened this week.
So Tuesday morning, just do a recap of some things that happened yesterday off the record. It'll be good. The court previously determined that the bride that plaintiffs are public officials, so the instructions filled that in.
Okay, so we're back in. The judge is, I guess he decided to get off the bench. He was like, look at my dress. He's so excited. And he's given some instructions. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit because this part seems boring. And let me see. And I might speed it up here and there as well.
I don't know how the jury runs the case when I give it to them because it's not my clock when they deliberate the stairs. So it's always going to be really fluid. If the jury needs half a day to decide the case and give us.
Okay, still talking. This judge, we call him Wolfmouth. He is interesting. He's got no sidebars. He just says everything right out front. Very different than the Karen Reed case with Judge Bev, if you guys followed me for that, where she had all the private sidebars. He looks really happy today. Okay, I think they're standing for the jury to enter the courtroom, and I really would have loved to be on a jury for a trial like this. Maybe in the future. Okay, so he's just creepily staring at the jury, like, okay.
On the plaintiff's case to try to prove their allegations. The education process is where we want to circle back. Like, you're starting to get it just by nature of being here and having information fed at you. I'm going to try to give you another reminder.
Thank you, Care Bear. I'll check that out. So now he's giving instructions to the jury.
Reminder class on the claims so you can understand more what the witnesses are trying to establish. In the end, you'll get a written set. At the end of the trial, I'll read these instructions to you. But it's, in my mind.
Are we already talking about jury instructions? Sir, we're on day 2. He is just a chatty Cathy over here.
If you want to call it, when making a statement. So, like, if you wonder where's the higher stand and how that plays in, to prove that a person actually knew the statement was false is the higher standard when they made it.
Okay, so Miss KS, if you are you're asking a quick what this is about while we fast forward through the judge's instructions, basically Afroman is being sued by police officers in the, I think, Adams County, in the county town he lives in Ohio, for defamation. They want 7 figures because Afroman decided to parody these officers who were able to get a judicial warrant, break into his home. I still think it's a break-in because they found nothing, and they accused him of like narcotics and kidnapping, and they broke down his door. They broke his fence. They ate his pound cake. They went through his suits. They stole some money. And when they brought the money back, they're like, oh, it's for evidence. And then when they brought the money back, some was missing. And they had really no reason to do this.
Knowledge for a record.
And so Afroman had no recourse. He's like, is anyone going to help me replace my door, replace my fence, help me out, replace my lemon pound cake? And they're like, no, too bad. They scared his kids. Like, it was a whole thing. They went in there like they were looking for Osama bin Laden or something, you know? And so he's like, all right, well, I'll just take camera footage, which he had cameras in his home. I will take this footage and I'll make content out of it because he is a rapper. He's most known for the song, the 2000 banger, Because I Got High. Because I got high, la da 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 da. And so he just created parody satire songs about these officers, and they got their fifis hurt, and now they want 7 figures.
Disregard for the accuracy of the statement. So in that respect, false light has the same.
Oh my God, Judge. Please though. Okay, so we're gonna finish up. I think this is day 2, obviously, and we got Lisa Lickum Low, Mona Lisa Lickum Low.
Tell us about that.
Back on the stand. She's back.
These posts were out there. Humiliating. What reaction did you get from the community, if any?
Calling names and looking at looking below and call her dyke, stuff, things like that.
Oh man, they are picking up Afroman writing stuff down more than they're picking up the voices of Lickum Low Lisa and the lawyer Bill Klingberger. I don't know. I just named him Bill, but I think his last name is like Klingberg or something.
Has anyone ever asked you or your family since these posts came out if you've had a sex change operation?
When there was a code one.
Can you tell us about that?
Your Honor, I will object to any hearsay that she would not have heard personally. What her family would have heard, they could be called to testify directly. But anything she testifies in that manner would be hearsay.
Fair enough. Set the foundation better. Sustained.
Thank you, Judge. You mentioned a phone call.
Yes, sir.
Did you receive the phone call?
That's right.
Okay. Who did?
My daughter.
And did your daughter, without telling us what the content was, did your daughter tell you what the content was?
Yes, sir.
And can you tell us what effect that had on you hearing what your daughter asked you?
I see that she's going through humiliation. It's something that she has no control of. Because of my job, so the choice I made. I'm trying to do my job. And now she's getting punished. I'm watching her getting punished. And it hurts.
So now they're basically asking questions, it sounds like, how this affected Lickum Low Lisa's life to be called Lickum Low Lisa. And she keeps saying she doesn't have a penis. And so how this affected her kids. And it's like, the kids aren't even there. Why are we bringing up the kids? Even yesterday, the judge was like, I don't want to hear about the kids. The kids aren't here. But we're still talking about the kids. And some kind of sympathy ploy for the jury, it looks like. Thank you, Miss Chaos. Says, thank you for the recap. I will watch yesterday's live on replay. Yes, definitely check it out. You will understand so much more about the case. And you will get to hear the Lickum Low Lisa in us like a pizza. So
Your Honor, my asking this witness the content of the statement would be not for the truth of the matter, but for the effect on the witness.
Your Honor, we'd ask for a limiting instruction to be given to that effect then.
It's like law school 101. Hearsay statements tend to not be reliable because you want the person who made the statement to be in here to tell you what they said. So hearsay objection, true, but she can testify and I'm going to allow her to say how I was impacted by what I heard her said. So it's not whether the statement was accurate that we care about. It's how she reacted to how it affected her. So that's why you're going to hear what was said, so you can understand the context in which she reacted.
So the defense attorney tried to object with hearsay. Afroman's attorney and the judge is like, oh, this is like law school 101. We can actually hear the hearsay if we hear how she was affected by the hearsay, which makes it not hearsay. And I don't know. I mean, I didn't go to law school. I'm not a genius by any stretch of the imagination, but okay. So now he's explaining this to the jury, it looks like.
Not whether the statement's true, it's the reaction. Go ahead.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Osborne.
Thank you, Kelly Cal.
What was it that your daughter said this phone call was about?
If I had sex change.
She got a phone call asking her if you had had a sex change?
Yes.
You mean to tell me your daughter got a phone call asking if you had had a sex change? Someone just called up, be like, hey, what's up? Anyways, did your mom have a sex change? No? Okay. That sounds... Do we have proof of this? Sounds fishy.
Did these posts that we've seen and talked about have any effect on your job as a deputy sheriff?
Yes, it has.
Tell us how.
I've always been a go-getter, and I mean, as far as like, I try to do my best to go out. I feel like I go out of my way. I mean, and what you're supposed to do is sort of do your job. And then I sit back and, try to do the best I can do. And you have people hollering at you, saying things like being a thief, having a sex change, prove I have to have a vagina. I mean,
Oh boy, we're back into prove you had a vagina. So it's very difficult to kind of understand her accent and her, she has a low voice and the mic quality is not great. And for some reason I can't get the subtitles on. They don't have them on for this video, unfortunately. So hopefully you guys are picking up what she's putting down. But basically, how did this affect you? Well, people are calling me. People are saying that I stole stuff, and that I have a penis, and that I had a sex change. And it's like, okay, did that affect your job negatively? If people are like, do you have a penis? I don't know. Mac, thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. For the $9.99 super sticker, I really appreciate that. So Lick'em Low Lisa is explaining to us how this affected her life and job negatively.
I have a vagina. And you see these images, you see the videos, and it's consistent in my head. I mean, like I was eating his partner, my language is wife's pussy, and there's the kind of things.
She's not part of my language. He said things like I was eating his wife's pussy. Part of my language, but that affected me very much. It seems so silly to me, but
I don't know how to count because that's all I do is lick pussy.
What? I can't count because he said all I do is lick pussy. What did she say?
Eating his partner, my language is wife's pussy, and there's the kind of things. I don't know how to count because that's all I do is lick pussy.
I don't know how to count because all I do is eat pussy.
You're despicable.
Oh my God. This trial, you think it's not real, but
I mean, it's honestly just put me in a dark hole.
Oh, that was probably a bad analogy. She said, honestly, it put me in a dark hole.
Oh my God.
Was it his wife's dark hole? Stop it, you guys. That is
You're terrible, Muriel.
inappropriate. I can't believe you guys made me say that.
I never went to this job for this. You know, it's not like somebody cussing me. You don't get stopped. I've been on calls. I've been cussed. I've had things said to me about my voice. I can't change. But it's never went this far. I've never had to deal with somebody thinking it's hilarious to make videos of me. To show me, to throw me on the bed and act as he's having sex with me. And I'm ashamed that his kids had to see that in the courtroom yesterday.
It really is, Michelle. It's so unreal.
Lisa, did you ask Mr. Foreman in some way to stop these posts and take them down?
Yes, sir. Through you.
Have they been taken down?
Yes, sir.
The video we saw yesterday, I'm not sure if we made that clear yesterday. The video we saw yesterday at the end of the day, when was that posted?
Last week.
Just last week?
Yeah.
I think Afroman's writing a new song. He's like, this is the follow-up to Lick 'em Low, Lisa. And she licks 'em high now. This is a remix. Lick 'em low and lick 'em high, Lisa. Cause she got high, she licked 'em low, she licked 'em high. 420. I don't. Okay, we're workshopping it, you guys. But oh my gosh. Yes, the Streisand effect, James. 100%. None of us here would know about this. It would only be their little Ohio town. But they had to say, this is what my feelings.
Right across examine.
How the world knows.
Later.
Ate them like pizza. Like a full pizza. Personal pan pizza. Stuffed crust pizza. Lick 'em low. Chew it up, Lisa.
Lisa, before I start cross-examination, take a minute. You know I'm going to have to ask you a lot of hard questions. At any time during my questions, you want to stop, take a break, you let us know, we're going to give you a break.
No, we'll decide if we take a break.
Damn! Oh my God.
Okay, this is great.
The defense attorney's trying to be nice, being like, I'm going to ask you a lot of hard questions about licking them low, licking them high, licking them like pizza. So if any point you want to take a break, just let me know. Judge like, no, I decide. I the boss, applesauce. Oh my gosh. I'll decide if we need a break.
Thanks for being human, but we got a schedule to get done.
Thanks for being human, but we got to schedule it. This judge is like, I'm not doing it. What?
I'm watching this, but that's my call, not yours. Thank you.
Jeez, he is always taking his deke out and just whipping it around to be like, I'm the boss. Arr, arr. Ugh. Oh, poor Rupert, the defense attorney from Survivor. Oh, he still has. I think I still see multiple Sharpies in his pockets.
So in October of 2022, you were employed with the Adams County Sheriff's Department? Yes. You've been an officer for over 21 years? Yes. You've not been a school resource officer since 2015?
It's been a few years. I don't know exactly.
But it was before 2022, correct? And when you're out performing your duties, everybody can see you, see what you're doing? And you've testified in this courtroom before?
Sir.
Have you ever testified in this courtroom in a civil case?
No, sir.
I can see why, normal Idaho mom.
You mentioned that or you were out on your job duties before people have called you derogatory names?
Yes, I have.
And those were members of the public?
Yes.
Some of, it's fair to say some of those names were not flattered.
No, sir.
You were born with a deep voice?
I didn't have surgery or anything.
I didn't know it was an accident that caused that.
No.
So
He said, You were born with a deep voice? Okay, I didn't know if it was like an accident or something. I wasn't sure. Just want to make sure it wasn't like a horrible car accident that affected your voice. Okay, that you fell down on the ice and all of a sudden you were like, "Hi, I'm Lisa," and then you fall on that. She's like, "It's Lisa. Look, I'm low."
You went through school with this deep voice.
Sure did.
Picked on by your peers.
Yeah.
Fair to say you were called derogatory names by your peers?
Yeah.
Were you called derogatory names by your peers? Yeah. Mm-hmm. They say, "Why you pull your pants up to your tits?" Huh? Is that what happened?
Do you read and believe everything you see on the internet?
No, I don't.
Do you believe everything you see or read in the newspaper?
No, I don't.
When you listen to a song, do you believe everything in it?
No.
Would it be fair to say that songs are their opinions or exaggeration or entertainment?
Is it fair to say the songs are an exaggeration? I'm struggling to hear this. I'm going to pull up that channel from yesterday and see if they have a copy. No shade to this channel. It could just be my hearing or something, but give me a minute, you guys. Smash that like if you haven't already, because it's very difficult. Is it hard for you guys to hear too? I think there was better audio on yesterday's version, if I remember correctly. And I want a video where I can pull up the closed captions as well. So let me look here. Thank you guys for your patience as we lick 'em low, Lisa, eating us and like a piece of pizza, lick 'em low, Lisa. Okay, I think yesterday we were in cases of interest. That was the channel. Right, so let me check out that channel and see if they have day 2. Cases of interest, because I am struggling to hear what the hell. Okay, yes. Yeah, this is oh my God, this is so much better. No offense to the other channel. Still give them all the love. But wait a minute, they're day 2. Oh, they start with the dudes. Well, how do we see the rest of Lisa's? We want to see the rest of Lick 'em low, Lisa. Eating us and like a piece of pizza. Okay. YouTube with the cases of interest. Okay, day 2 just, I think they kind of broke it down. Day 1. Here's another. Oh no, that's back to, no, I think that's the same one I just had up. Trial World TV. Okay. Let's do that one. Insert Trisha's. Trial World. Afroman. No, that one is not correct. Okay. So there starts with day 3. Okay. Let's look here and see, you guys. Smash that like. Let me play a little Let's do a little don't be a dick while I'm doing this.
Don't be a dick, you're being a real dick. Stop being a dick, you're being a dick.
Don't be a dick, that's what you're being right now. You need to stop, check yourself, and calm the fuck down.
Don't be a dick, you're being a real dick. Stop being a dick, you're being a dick.
With the things that you do, you're obviously very hurt, and that's why I think that you're a big fucking jerk.
Don't be a dick, you're being a real dick. Stop being a dick, you're being a dick.
You're being a dick. All right, we might just have to go with the one that they have listed. But I know I saw a better quality one. I think there's a news station too. Ohio news station. Afroman. WCPO9. Give it to me, WCPO9. I feel like they might have some coverage here. Let's see, 2 days ago. They have Afroman's testimony, but we're looking for day 2, bitches. Okay, maybe they live streamed it. Yes, they did. Yes, they. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. We're back in business, I think. No, they're starting with the dude. We don't get to see the end of Lisa's. I just want some place that has it all nicely organized, complete. Day 2. Glory. For enter second day. Maybe it's this one. All right. I guess we're just going to have... Well, that doesn't make any damn sense. Let's watch this until Lisa's done, and then we'll pick up on the new video with better audio after Lisa finishes her testimony. So bear with me in this bad audio, you guys. Thank you for your understanding and your support. Hello, BC Nick 22. Thank you so much for being a member for a month. I hope you're enjoying it. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay. Let me share that again. We'll get through Lisa's and then we'll move over when they bring up the next witness to the better audio video. Here we go.
You would agree that everybody's idea of entertainment is not the same. Obviously. Yes.
Oh, Sashi. Okay, thank you for the info. She said, I heard Runkle say whoever was live streaming this trial missed some parts, so it doesn't make sense. That sucks. Come on, this is an iconic trial. They need to make sure they're filming this. Where was Law and Crime? You know, if they were allegedly going to do Lauren Mathias's civil stalking injunction, why weren't they going to do Afroman? And Law and Crime. I mean, he's a bigger star. You know, he's bigger than a limited public figure, right? Than Lauren. And Law and Crime. If you guys can still hear the soundboard, let me know if you can't.
You would agree that there's some songs that use harsh and derogatory language to make the point? Yes. You would agree that when someone says or calls someone a dirty defense attorney, that's really not an accusation that they're a dirty person that didn't take a shower. It's more an opinion. Yes, sir. Same with crooked cops. It's an opinion. They're not saying they're crooked and like a sick. It's opinion. There's a question about false light. Can you tell me what false light is? As far as, I mean, putting out there, you know, there's stuff in there that is, it's not true. I mean, the humiliation that I've had to go through. So I'm going to have to ask More difficult question. What specific statement, let's take one time, would put you in a false light? Does calling you Mona Lisa put you in a false light?
He said, what specific statements would put you in a false light? Does calling you Mona Lisa put you in a false light?
I mean, my head's thrown her body and, you know, things like that. But it doesn't bother me, yeah, it bothers me.
So you're saying that paints you in a false light?
But it doesn't, it's not like with the rest of the stuff.
So it's different than the others. And is that a private matter in your life?
What do you mean by private matter?
Is it a private matter? Whether you have a deep voice or not?
It's not private. I mean, I have a deep voice like one, so.
Is it a private matter that you have a deep voice? I guess not a private matter. I have a deep voice.
So then am I getting straight then that it's not that it's placing you in a false light because it's the first time you've been questioned about your voice or anything to that effect. It is more the amount of questioning that has been done in the viral nature of it.
It's what was put out there. It was me being called a thief. Me saying that I need to prove out a vagina. Like his wife's pussy. You know?
She said it wasn't that. It was about being called a thief. That being put out there, saying that I eat his wife's ussy. That, okay. That I gotta prove I have a vagine.
There's something to go along with it. That I have to sit up here like I'm weak to my kind. And
why would that appear that you're weak?
it needs to be here because I'm mostly a mess because of him.
Weak to her county. Well, you all seem weak because of the way you handled this whole situation of going into Afroman's house and just Wreck-It Ralphing. Yeah, the tears are too much, Sharon. Here come the tears. Oh boy. And line crime.
Homosexual crime in this country.
I'm not having a discussion about crimes. I'm having a discussion about, I'm a female, so that's how I feel about that.
I have to ask these questions.
Good.
Is being a homosexual in the United States a crime?
He just says, is being a homosexual in the United States a crime?
Is cross-dressing a crime in the United States?
No.
So it's a fair statement that if I put on a dress, I couldn't be arrested?
No.
No, I could be arrested.
I said no.
I said no. You could not be arrested for putting on a dress, sir.
You would agree that the song that Mr. Lunzer referred to as a song in a music video?
Which song are you talking about?
The one that Mr. Lunzer played.
Yes.
You would agree as such, no one would take it seriously because it is a song?
I don't know that. I can answer for somebody else.
That's a great point, Just Kelly. Yeah, the people with the battering rams and the AR-15s get their feelings hurt very easily. They're like, oh, my fifis. Sorry, we just, went in your house and went through all your stuff and came with big pew-pews but don't make up a comedy song about us. It's not nice.
Let's switch gears. You were present for the search of Mr. Coleman's house, correct? Yes. And as part of that search, you guarded some of the perimeter, correct?
Yes.
And you had an assault rifle with you, correct?
Yes.
Body armor, correct?
Yes.
And you were still outside when Mr. Foreman's kids arrived in the car, correct?
Yes.
The kids would have saw you. You talked with Ms. Foreman about it?
I'm going to talk to him yesterday. And she took him home.
You still have your rifle with you?
That's right. I'm going to lay down in the yard.
And during the search of Mr. Foreman's residence, were you made aware of a security system?
Yes, I was.
Did Randy Walters order you to disconnect it?
Do I need to answer this? And it's paid in search warrant. No,
The lawyer's case. You have an objection?
I have no objection to your answering
Okay, go ahead.
unless there's some policy I'm not aware of, but I'm not aware of it.
I can put some context in the record.
The question is whether she was directed to. That's the question on the floor.
I'll re-ask it. Lisa, were you directed to disconnect the security camera footage of Mr. Foreman's residence by Randy Walters?
Yes, sir.
And you did disconnect that?
Yes, sir.
Oh shit, Randy Walters, she has confirmed, gave her the direction to disconnect Afroman security cameras. Girl.
And the security camera system was left at the scene.
That is just classic corrupt cops. That is some corruption. They can't just go into someone's house and cut off their security cameras. Ugh. But they're crying.
I'm finding out after I tried later on that I wasn't responsible for gathering everything.
So if someone says you were disconnecting the security camera system, that would be a very true statement.
Yes, there's a difference between disconnecting and destroying someone's property.
She said, yes, but there's a difference between disconnecting and destroying someone's property. Well, I would say if you cut the cord, you did both. You disconnected it and you destroyed it because now he's got to get a new freaking cord. It's not like you just unplugged it. You cut it. I mean, isn't that what she did? Michelle's Three Boys, thank you so much for the super sticker. I don't think you guys can hear my sound effects when I have my AirPods in, but I had to put my AirPods in, so I'm going to hit it. But I don't think you guys can hear it. But hopefully I can take my AirPods out after her testimony, when we play a different video, hopefully. But thank you so much for the super sticker.
And you were not disciplined as a result of anything that had been posted about you.
I haven't done nothing wrong to be disciplined.
So no disciplines in your file at all.
No, sir.
Nothing
you
in
heard
relation
it?
to the search, nothing in relation to anything posted.
I don't have nothing in my file.
Have you ever been passed over for promotion because of what was said about you?
No.
Dang, Afroman is writing a whole, and he's writing his memoir.
It's not enough.
He's writing so much. All the songs. He's going to have like 5 new albums after this shit.
Allegedly.
That's hilarious.
Were you ever interviewed by any of the local newspapers about anything that said about you?
Yes, sir.
Did you ever go and ask to be interviewed to tell them your side of the story?
Yes, sir. I don't play a role in their media comedy situations that they have. Their false information that they put in the news and this and that and the other, because they only know one side of the story.
The search took place on August of 2022. This lawsuit was filed in 2023. Between the time the search was done and the lawsuit was filed, when did you send a cease and desist letter to Mr. Foreman to stop posting this about you?
I didn't.
So
And it went through our attorney and it went to you by email. You say that you take it down.
So she went through an attorney to hit up Afroman to be like, take down the video. I don't want to be lick 'em low, Lisa.
Just want to make sure that that was all I was saying.
So the request was after the lawsuit was filed.
Yes.
And the request was to me.
Yes, it was. By email.
And I was the third attorney on this case.
I don't know what we're doing as far as attorney. I didn't know that you got the email. And they just say you got the email.
And your attorney told you that?
I seen it, the email.
And you still eat out in the community? To go to the Mexican restaurant?
Sir.
Could that be something else?
As long as somebody out.
Right, KK Perns? Afroman scratching that paper. He's working. He's like, I'm working. Let's go, Rupert. You got this, bro. Brian. I just know Afroman is drawing a picture of Lisa in a bikini at a barbecue on Lake Erie. Allegedly, a very sassy picture of Lick'em Lisa in her bikini. All right, let's go, guys. Here, come on. Oh my God, this is taking forever, sir.
Form with a badge in your name. There was some talk about a video and some deposition. Were you in a sheriff's department uniform with a badge and your name and everything on it during that deposition?
I don't remember what I had on that position. I mean,
Okay,
I had fully
if I was the judge, I'd be like, you can't cover your mouth when you're talking. Stop, because she's like, oh,
I do not have a penis. I definitely had a baby. I'm married to a man. You guys stop it. It hurt my feelings. I don't like it.
What? We can't understand you, ma'am. Okay? Oh my God.
Let's get back to Brad Pitt.
That's my name on it. So if I said you had a black polo that had a badge in your name, it's possible. That is something that's issued for you guys to wear by the Adams County Sheriff's Department?
Yes.
Would it be fair to say that's like the
Just
non-road
Kelly.
uniform?
Manifest it, just Kelly.
I mean, I do different things as far as investigation work.
How is not half the town in attendance at this trial? If I lived in Ohio, I'd be like there. Because I wouldn't, if I lived in Ohio and I lived in this county especially, I wouldn't have needed you guys to tell me because I probably would have known about it. And I would have been like, I got to get in. But there is hardly anyone there.
I have to ask this question. You've been called a dyke, correct?
Multiple times.
So they just asked, she just said, you've been called and it is an offensive homophobic slur for a lesbian multiple times. And in your life, and she said multiple times.
And you were called that in high school also, correct?
I wasn't called dyke in high school.
Oh, they call her that in high school. High school kids, cruel, Lisa. Lick 'em low, Lisa. That's cruel. Thank you, Cheryl Joy. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for coming in with the super sticker.
Just a couple things. So the deposition was in August of 25, correct?
I don't remember the exact date.
Was it in early 2025 or late 2025? Late. So it would have been after April of 2025?
Yes.
And the video that Mr. Klingler referred to in those posts would have occurred after April of 2025?
Which post video are you talking about?
Good point. Let me strike that question as briefly. Mr. Klingler referred to a video that was played yesterday, and he referred to it today. And he asked you when that video was played. So was that after April of 2025?
Which I'm not sure which video they're talking about. There was more than one that was played.
The last one yesterday. Fine. Strike that.
Strike that. It feels like defense attorney Rupert, is struggling a little bit here. He's shuffling through a lot of papers, and maybe that's because Judge Wolfmouth is giving him a run for his money. But James makes a great point that this case is funny as hell to watch, but it's actually really important, especially today, that the First Amendment is protected, and even more so when criticizing the government authority. Yes, because that is what the First Amendment was intended for, so that you could speak up against your government and not get in trouble, you know? So the First Amendment obviously is so important to all of us, very important to myself, as that's what I constantly do on YouTube every day. And through, parody, comedy, and satire. But people do not, they don't like to be roasted. They don't like to be, made fun of. Some people can't, they don't have a sense of humor about themselves. Sometimes I understand it. Sometimes I don't. I've definitely had situations on my channel and other channels I've had where people tried to silence me from roasting them, even though I was just roasting and parodying things they put out there on the internet for us all to consume. But they would try through, whether it was copyright, like privacy complaints, harassment and bullying. I still get the Lauren Matthias hidden gems hitting me up in the comment section, going, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should go to jail. You're harassing them, which I think is just Gray Bay and all her sock accounts, allegedly.
Allegedly.
But again, it's when you put stuff on the internet, people can definitely have an opinion about it when you put it out there for public consumption. It's not like you're showing up at someone's house and then live streaming them without their knowledge and making fun of them. That's a totally different story. So, and what Afroman is doing here, like the police are not above criticism, and you can definitely criticize the police. You can definitely make parody songs about the police. I don't know how we have police officers who don't understand the Constitution, but we seem to have a lot of them, who just don't care. Thank you, Just Me.
It would be Plaintiff's Exhibit 34. It was the last thing played yesterday. Was that seen by you after April 2025?
Yes, sir, it was.
That's true, Miss Chaos. We would all be in jail if it was up to HTC and their gems. Poor Christina would be locked up for years for tiki-takis. I mean, this kind of mentality is insane.
You're not going to have a moment talking.
Okay,
I don't know what a moment means.
Oh, Jesus, sir. You are so sassy. Him and Rupert have beef. Him and the defense attorney, Rupert, have beef. Wolfmouth and Rupert, something happened. I think Wolfie, his wife, I think Rupert went down on Wolfie's wife, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Because Rupert says, I need a minute with my client. And the judge says, I don't know what a minute is. I don't know. I feel like a judge should know what a minute is, right? But we know in this case, cops can't count and judges can't tell time and maybe he's ADHD. Maybe he's like me. He's got time blindness. I don't know.
So if you want to go fast, I'll let Mr. Klingler have his redirect. Like, I got a lot of work to do to get your case done. Taking 5-minute breaks to talk to clients is always hard for me. So
Judge, I have no redirect.
Okay, so if you want like a moment, 1 minute, we talked about this yesterday. That's the purpose for prompting everybody. Go ahead.
Brian, you kill me. Do you agree with these statements? So as Brian says, the defense attorney's line of questioning is, you've also been called a rug muncher, a Subaru driver, a finger banger, a kitty licker, plaid wearing, cropped hair having. Do you agree with these statements?
Do I have been called that a lot? I've definitely been called that. That's what's going on. Yeah, I have.
I think Afroman's like, can we get a break? I want you to check out these lyrics to this new song that I've written. If you can proofread this for me right quick. Thank you.
Questions for this witness?
Thank you. There's no redirect,
No
so you
redirect.
can step down. Ms. Phillips, next plaintiff witness.
I just called Justin Peter.
Yes, we have a new witness because I was getting bored of looking Lolisa. Yes, what are you saying? You guys are killing it in the chat. Your comments are amazing. It says, remind me of NWA and Fuck the Police. Back then, they could ban the song from being played on the radio, but today you can't stop social media. That's how they used to control. Those days are over. They still have some control over social media. There's still like a certain censorship with things, even here on YouTube. Obviously, we have to change words. But I will say, yeah, this has been happening for a long time, and the police trying to censor Americans, the same Americans that pay their salaries for just, criticism and commentary and on their own behavior it's baffling that we're in 2026 and still happening. If we didn't learn anything, my God. All right, let's see. Okay, if this is the The guy, I think it is. We can move to the new stream. Oh, we're doing a song. You can't see me, but I can see you crooks. Okay, yes, we can change to the new stream now, where it looks like it has better audio. Again, no shade to this channel. Thank you so much for letting us use your video to commentate on. But yes, let's check this out. And I closed that shit. Smash that like if you haven't already. Let's see if we can. Are we over 200 likes yet? If one of the mods is here, if you don't mind letting me know, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. All right, let's check out this video. So we're going to have a new police officer on the stand. I believe they said originally there's 7 of them that are all suing Afroman, which cuckoo bananas for that. Okay, let's see. Is it here? And day 2. Ohio versus Joseph Foreman. There we go. Yeah. Wait, is this the right one? Let's see. Yes. Hell. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Because I like you, but I know you don't know it. Trisha goes, do, 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 do. And I sing Anita Franco. We have our own ways. Okay. So now we are back on the Trial World channel. Let me drop the link for them. We're going to be using their video going forward because it already looks like better quality and such. And I'll drop it in the live chat. I will also link it in the description if you want to go sub up. Thank you. We're at 160 likes. Keep hitting that like, you guys. And let me know when we get to 200. And then we'll set a new goal. Kaibo says, careful. I heard that his label is striking creators that play his music videos on stream, which I could see if we weren't covering the trial after that. But I feel like that's a little hypocritical because this is an important First Amendment issue and trial. And they're playing the videos and his music videos within the trial. So they should definitely, that is not a good move by his label or whoever's doing it, because they should want everyone to see this trial and see this case. And it's only made Afroman, put him back into the spotlight and made him relevant in the entertainment world again. So, okay, so this is a new guy. It's the next witness, Bada Lickum Lisa.
So there is more reasons then than Mr. Foreman that caused you to leave the sheriff's department.
It had to do with the handling of this case.
Can you tell me what
he is? Very serious, very shiny, very serious
fact about you that receding hairline or dipshit refers to, please?
So Afroman talked about his receding hairline, which isn't receding. It's receded, you guys. It's in Reseda in California. It's receded. It's gone. Okay. The hairline is missing. It's gone. It's dead. It buried itself. It's like, bye-bye, 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 bye. Like it just, and that's fine. Who cares? Who doesn't love a bald guy? Love it. But let it go, sir. Let it go, Elsa.
I'm sorry?
What private fact of yours does that refer to?
I mean, there's a picture of me and see here talking about
Right.
See, I wouldn't trust him with methamphetamine crack ass alone in my house.
So
I find that pretty insulting.
So that statement is what you're suing on.
Well, no. I told you this is one of many.
Well, and that's why we're trying.
What did he say? Gotta rewind that little. Llama Pajama says, whoops, not his label. Oh, AI on YouTube. That could be. That is striking creators. It happened with me with a classical piece. The label didn't even know or care. And then you have to, hopefully, usually you're given the option to go in and edit the part out. Otherwise, there's like revenue sharing you have to do.
See, I wouldn't trust him with methamphetamine crack ass alone in my house.
So
I find that pretty insulting.
So that statement is what you're suing on.
Well, no, I told you this is one of many.
Well,
So you're insulted, so you want 7 figures, sir? Me too. Hashtag me too then, because I've been insulted a lot. I'm sure we all have. I want you to pay me for insulting me.
That's why
you
we're trying to
You
find.
keep trying to make it singular. I'm telling you, it's not singular. It's plural.
Okay, and so one of them is dipshit, one is receding hairline,
Yep.
and the other is meth heads.
Yes.
Is there any more?
All those are a possibility. Dipshit looks like it. Receding hairline, it's receded. Methamphetamines, who knows these days?
More.
You look really awake.
Well, when he's sitting there making accusations against the organization that I, at that time, was working for, destroying community trust, all based off of a lie, that's what ultimately stopped.
And that's community trust in the Adams County Sheriff's Department, correct?
Yes.
Let's go back to what was
Let's do
plaintiff's
subtitles.
exhibit 5.
Okay.
I unfortunately don't do technology very well, but this was plaintiff's
All right, sorry guys, I can't do subtitles, but I think this audio is better.
exhibit 5. You said this was referring to you. Where's your picture in this?
I said, you asked me earlier.
Where's your picture?
No, you asked me earlier.
Your Honor, I'd ask the witness to answer the question.
Okay.
You can clarify that there's three.
Okay.
Where is Kelly Cal? What would we call this? Is a hostile witness, right? I'd be like, objection, hostile witness. He is shitting his pants. He can't just answer. He's got too much tood. Too much tood, sir.
Is your picture in this post?
No.
Is that a picture of your father?
Yes.
So this actually pertains more to your father than you.
Correct.
I'd like to look at what was plaintiff's exhibit A.
Can you turn?
Thank you, Sharon. I think this is what you guys were probably saying. Runkle was talking about how we're missing parts. So it looks like we missed the direct from their attorney initial questions, and now we're seeing the cross from the defense. So unfortunately, that's how we got to do it.
A little bit.
Well, here comes it.
Just turn it slightly. There. Right. Yep. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's no plaintiff's exhibit A.
Oh, sorry, plaintiff's exhibit 1.
Thank you.
So this would have been plaintiff's exhibit 1. It says in court early. Were you at that hearing?
No.
So this is a post about a legitimate hearing that we have in this case.
Right.
But you weren't present.
No, sir.
Do you know if your attorney was present?
I don't know.
This kind of goes without saying, you're not a judge.
Nope.
You're not.
Exhibit number.
Oh, are you not?
Thank you.
This would be plaintiff's exhibit number 6, the one about Roy Gabbard.
You're not a judge?
Nope.
You're not Roy Gabbard?
Nope.
And other than this referring to the Adams County Sheriff's Department somewhere towards the end, that is the only thing in it that you believe is the claim?
I'm sorry. It kicked on right when you were talking. I couldn't hear you. The AC
Let's
kicked on.
strike the question.
Okay. I'm sorry. Poor timing.
I want to know more about that other guy that was the droopy dog. Yes, and thank you so much. Amy Thorpe says, like the stream, you guys. Like it if you haven't already. Oh my goodness.
This would be plaintiff's exhibit number 8. You said you saw this sometime after.
Yeah, it wasn't the day of. It was sometime after. I don't recall.
How long after?
Within a week, I'd say probably.
But you're not identified in here?
No.
And it just talks about the department in general?
Correct.
It just talks about a guy that hit Mr. Foreman's mailbox?
Correct.
And you didn't hit Mr. Foreman's mailbox?
No.
Okay.
Were you ever disciplined because of what happened in the raid?
No.
Were you ever disciplined for anything Mr. Foreman said?
No.
Right, purple coconut, not a good temper on a cop.
Other than your voluntary resignation, have you lost any other income?
I've been employed in a year. I've been living off savings.
Well, you voluntarily quit. What do you? That was on you, bro. You didn't have to quit.
You know, I can't keep gainful employment because I'm going to VA appointments 5 days a week sometimes.
Because he's what? Going to V8.
I've been employed in a year. I've been living off savings. You know, I can't keep gainful employment because I'm going to VA appointments 5 days a week sometimes.
Well, you said that you went to
Where did he say he's going? To the ape shit? To the ape house? To the V8? To the VA? I can't understand these people.
When did you go into surgery?
I don't remember. That's been so long ago. It was
a nice time at home. You didn't have any duties.
Yes.
Was it a long time ago?
I don't recall. I'd say it's been over a year, but the dates I'm sorry, I can't recall it.
So, is the allegations of you being a thief come out of the handling of the money during the search of Mr. Foreman's residence?
Yes.
During depositions, I asked you some questions about how money should be counted and cataloged as evidence. Can you explain the process to me of how you count and catalog money as evidence?
Yeah, I mean, you, as far as like what the policy is, or because I don't that policy has changed since then, and we had, but usually what you do is we have a special type of evidence bag. That evidence bag, it'll have denominations of bills. Okay. On that, you count it and you mark it. You know, I got 3 20s. I have 110. You know, you put that money in the bag and seal it up. Does that answer your question?
So you have these evidence bags. You would count out the money. You'd have it recounted. You would then like put a stack of 20s, 10s, 5s, and then down the denomination.
Yeah, it's not counted by the total on the bag. It's counted by each individual bill and the amount of each bill. So you have 3 20s. Mm-hmm. You don't put the total amount of currency. You put the number of bills.
So you
on that type of evidence bag, yes, sir.
Okay. So let me rephrase my question as we're talking at the same time. So if I look at the evidence bag, I can know exactly how many 5s are in it, 10s, 20s, 100s?
Correct.
Okay. And the evidence is sealed when it leaves the scene?
Most of the time, yes. But as long as it stays in your care and custody, as long as it's not something, if this was something that had a fingerprint, of course, you have to protect that fingerprint until you can get it to a lab. I'm not going to say that every time you leave somewhere, something is sealed, because sometimes, I mean, that's an unrealistic expectation. You know, if I got a gun, but I don't have a gun box to put it in, well, that's going in the trunk of my car until I get a gun box to put it in. I mean, that's just that's the reality of law enforcement.
But if that gun changed hands by 3 or 4 people, they would all sign the box when they got it to show the chain
Correct.
of evidence.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So anybody in possession, that must be in the chain of evidence.
Correct.
And that's put on the bag or the box in that case.
Well, there's a little thing right on the front. It'll have an evidence chain right below the denominations. It has an evidence chain.
So if you collect a gun, you would sign first. If I hold it, I'd sign second, and so forth and so forth.
Correct.
Okay. Now, what happens if you don't have these special evidence bags and you just have a clear bag?
Yeah, tell me where you're going with
Oh, shit. This is Karen Reed all over again. We're going to put them in Shopko bags, put them in Walgreens bags, put them in our pocket, my wallet. That's what we do. The judge is intervening here. He's like, where are you going with this? What's happening here? You're making this little dipshit fella upset. We don't want to see this little elf mad. Elves are supposed to be happy. Okay? They come out during the holidays. They sit on your shelf. Don't upset him, or he'll tell Santa not to bring us any gifts.
Correct.
Now, what happens if you don't have these special evidence bags and you just have a clear bag?
Yeah, tell me where you're going with this. Why it matters.
This matters, Your Honor, because there is a question about the policies and procedures. And as I said, Mr. Robinson is going to testify, if he's admitted to testify, about an investigation he did. His investigation is very limited, at least from his report would indicate. He only watched video footage, never interviewed anybody. So one of the things I have to counteract that is the fact that the evidence was not handled correctly. And that is what I'm building here. Mr. Cooley is testifying about the exact way in which you would put that in.
What does that have to do with any issue in this case?
Your Honor, the issue of money is, and missing money is at the very issue of, they say they're being called thieves. They're trying to prove it's not a fact. I'm trying to prove that from the evidence and how things were done, you cannot even make that conclusion.
Do you tend to call Mr. Roberts?
Yes, we do, Judge. He's asking to be here long.
I know, llama pajama. Oh my God, what is this judge got to think about? They want to know how the money's transferred, what the process is. How can we get to the bottom of the missing money? What are y'all doing? Judge's like, I don't know. I'm going to need to sit here and think about it.
In one respect, it's your time to spend. I look at this as marginally relevant. You can spend the time.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
So if you had a plain evidence bag that did not have the place for 5s and 10s, would you handwrite in that information with a permanent marker?
Yes.
So even if the bag was plain, you could write 10 5s, 2 20s, and such?
You can.
But that's the way it should be done, though, correct?
Well, I'm not going to say that's the way that happens every time. I mean, it's as long as you can protect that evidence to display in court, that's the purpose. You know, I mean, there's a little bit of flexibility in evidence handling based off the situation. But in general, if cash is seized, then yes, you can put the amount. The amount is always going to be on the outside of the bag. Anybody that took exclusive possession of that, yes, they're going to sign that.
Okay. And the money's always counted twice, correct?
Correct.
At least twice, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, that little guy who was licking the resealable with the PDF file brother, he was like, it was hard. I don't think he even counted it once. Just went straight in the pocket, allegedly. You know? Oh,
allegedly! It's not enough.
Even the officer himself probably counted twice, correct?
10 times, honestly.
10 times?
Personal choice there, yes.
First, you would count it, though, twice, correct?
Yeah,
but what? Would you or wouldn't you?
Did you ever have possession of the money during the search, Mr. Foreman?
To be honest with you, I don't recall.
Nobody knows nothing. They don't recall anything. This is so unimportant to them, even though they're asking for 7 figures and pain and suffering, and they feel defamed, but they don't know. They don't know their procedure. They don't know what they did with their job. This is like asking a surgeon, are you sure you cut by the heart? I don't know. I can't. It's been so many. I could have cut in the groin, maybe, because you can. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was I don't know. It's a lot for me to remember.
I believe so, but I don't recall.
Oliver Northen again. I don't recall. Counsel.
You're despicable.
Oh, goodness. Yes, crazy. Yes, exactly. To be honest with you, how about we insist on that? You got to be honest.
That's ridiculous.
If someone's questioning whether I'm a thief or not, I'm going to make sure I have my story of why I'm not a thief. I didn't steal that shit because I did this to this to that to that. And this is how we do this to this to that to that. And that is why I, sir, did not steal nothing. Anything. Nope. Zip, zilch, zero, nada. This guy has a black t-shirt under his dress shirt. What is going on over here? Oh my God. He is staring down Rupert. Little guy, calm down. He's like, he's sitting on like multiple phone books and a booster seat. They probably still got a ground round in this county in Ohio. They're like, we need to borrow your booster seats. We got a little guy coming in. Very angry, tiny arms, receded hairline, dipshit. Okay? But we got to get him to see over the stand. He gets very upset. He already's got lifts in the shoes, but those only do so much.
Come in a second. Your Honor, I have no further questions for Mr. Cooley at this time.
Oh, no
Justin
further
Cooley at this
questions.
time.
Oh, that was Justin Uncooley.
Hello, Internet. I see you.
Your daily appearance, which is becoming now, from Hype Man Husband Chell RN. Thank you so much for stopping by. And we have a little dog interlude. Oh, it's my baby, Davey. Oh, look at it, Davey. Oh, I love you, Dave. I love you.
Doesn't matter what kind of socks.
No, just some. I just asked my husband to bring me some socks. My tootsies are freezing with these people. So now Rupert is like, no further questions for this receded hairline dude. We're done here.
Nothing happened. You did it.
Nothing happened. You did it. Yeah, we had a Dave. Oh, we got a Buffy. We have a thank you. Oh, look, we got a little Buffy sighting. We do. We need a little fur baby flying. Ciao. Oh, look at the baby. Burfifis, look at you. Oh, she looks so cute. We got to get to the groomer, Burfifis. I love you. Oh, my God. And Teddy, he's too big to lift. 75 pounds, you're going to hurt your back.
I do that work.
Come on, big guy. And we got the biggest guy. Oh, careful. Don't scare him. Hi.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, yes. Oh, the babies. Oh, the little babies. Oh, the little babies. Now put your paws up. All right. We have a little fur baby interlude because who doesn't need that with our sweet, sweet little babies? We love them. Okay. So he's done. And let's see what they are going to do next.
I don't have any foods now.
No redirect. Might have called Mike instead.
Who? Micah? Oh, we got purple shirt. Purple shirts coming to the... Oh, this guy. He looks like that guy from the True Life Jersey Shore. You remember that guy that raged out, if you're old enough to remember this, on MTV, The True Life? I know I've referenced this episode a few times on my channel. But there was a guy who did like a timeshare with his friends, a group share at the Jersey Shore. And he was like, I'll eat your brains. Like, and he wore little like Kango hats and tank tops. And he was bald and angry and drunk. He looks like that guy, don't you think? Watch him walk up. I got to find a picture of that guy. It's him grown. I always wonder what happened to that guy. That is that guy. You guys. Let me see. True Life Jersey Shore. Oh my God. There. Yes. Yes. It's Tommy. His name was Tommy Cheeseballs. You guys are going to die when you see. This is Tommy Cheeseballs all grown up. The godfather of the Jersey Shore. So this was a True Life episode that aired far before Jersey Shore was even an idea for MTV to make a show out of it. I think it was, I don't even know. Oops. It was I Have a Summer Share. That's the episode. It was from 2003. And this episode is famous for introducing Tommy Cheeseballs, a.k.a. Tommy Perno, who became a viral sensation for his Guido persona, clubbing antics, and memorable quotes like, "Where's my cheese balls?" It documented the chaotic reality of summer shares, where dozens of people would cram into small shore houses to party every weekend. So well before the Jersey Shore. Let me pull up a picture here. So remember that. Well, actually, I'm going to put it up in my overlay here. It's Tommy Cheeseballs. I did always wonder what happened to Tommy Cheeseballs. And there he is. Right there. That's crazy. Okay. You guys ready?
Cease and desist. You sent a cease and desist.
No, it's not popping up. Oh, I put it in my little wrong one. Hold on. Take two, guys. I put it in my little corner where the Venmo was. So you saw a little baby picture of him. Tommy Cheese Balls. That's Tommy Cheese Balls. You guys, come on.
What could be more egregious? What could be more misleading?
That good to see you, Tommy. Good to see you, sir. I can't believe it's been this long. And he does look like he could live in Canton. Mm-hmm. So, Tommy Cheese Balls next up on the stand.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? As this, you shall answer unto God.
I do.
Thank you.
I do.
Would you introduce yourself to the jury, please?
Michael Eastep.
And Mr. Eastep.
Liar, you're not Michael Eastep. You're Tommy Cheese Balls.
It's an urban legend that never happened.
Already, he looks pissed.
How are you currently employed?
Adams County Sheriff's Office.
How long have you been with the Adams County Sheriff's Office?
Over 24 years.
What's your current position with that office?
Road Patrol Supervisor.
How did you get started in law enforcement?
Through the fire service. Actually, some friends in law enforcement were in the fire service and kind of hung out with them. And that's how I began to take an interest in law enforcement.
You live here in Adams County?
I do.
How long have you been in Adams County?
All my life.
Do you have family here?
I do.
You married?
Yes.
Children?
Yes.
The children go to school here, did they?
Yes.
You
guys, this is giving Brian Albert energy. Right? Just like angry, entitled, ready to lie. Ready to lie.
Part of the team that executed the search warrant on Mr. Foreman's home, is that right?
Yes.
Did you steal any money from Mr. Foreman's home?
No.
Hey, Jackie.
We've seen, you've been here the whole trial so far, the last day and a half, right?
Yes.
You've seen all the exhibits?
Yes.
Yes.
You saw the exhibits that were just shown to Justin Cooley?
Yes.
On Cooley.
Did the posts that we've been talking about here in this trial have any effect on you?
Yes.
Explain what you mean, please.
People that we deal with in providing services into the community has called us out, called me a thief. We assisted with a search warrant service here with another agency, and the people who was inside the residence looked at us and says, why are they allowed to do what they're doing? And then they look at us and say, well, you done it to Afroman, they can get by with it, they can do it to us.
Did you ever receive any calls having to do with this case?
Not directly.
Are you aware of calls that were received by dispatch?
Lots of them.
Tell us about that.
My daughter actually works in the dispatch center, along with all the dispatchers that I'm very familiar with that I work with as coach.
Okay, so the daughter works there. This is a situation. We got some nepotism happening. Thank you, Jackie. I just subscribed to your channel too, because I was able to just click on your icon, go to your channel and subscribe. So thank you so much for being a member for a month. Jolene, I'm sending you an email today. Okay, I will check my email. Thank you for letting me know.
Workers on a day-to-day basis called and anything from why did you do this to why did you tear down the door?
Artist.
Why don't you pay the guy back? You guys are thieves, and on and on and on.
Those are all legitimate questions. Why did you tear down the guy's door? Why did you ruin his fence? Why did you go in there in the first place? Why did you look through his suits? Why did you eat his pound cake? Why did you assume he was doing kidnapping? Why did you think he had a basement when he didn't? Like that, those are valid questions.
Your Honor, I'm going to object.
And hi, artist, if you didn't hear me before. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right.
It's
Keep going with this
hearsay.
guy.
He was not there. He did not have the phone calls. He's hearing them actually third hand the way he's describing it. He's hearing them from the idea of, from the dispatchers telling him what another person said. So hearsay upon hearsay upon hearsay.
What's the purpose?
The purpose, Judge, is to, my next question was going to be, what effect hearing about these calls to dispatch had on Mr. Estep?
Wait. Just for the jury's benefit, if the content of the calls was an important issue, then we wouldn't let it come in. The speaker or the hearer would have to testify. But the nature of the call, how it affected him, is probative, relevant in this case. So the general description of the calls in the context of how it affected him is the reason you're allowed to hear it. Not the accuracy of the call, but the effect on the person. Something else, Mr. Osborne?
No, thank you, Your Honor. Just for the record.
No, you're good. Thank you.
Thank you. So Mr. Estep, tell us what effect it had on you hearing about these calls that dispatch was receiving about this warrant execution. And
it developed a serious concern of safety to not only to me, but the people working with me on those shifts of the days that I was working, basically overwhelming of calls that came through. And they were hardly able to keep up with what we have going on in the services that we're providing with nonsense phone calls.
With nonsense photos. Yes, a bookworm. It is refreshing, exactly, to hear the community clapping back. We love it because we need to clap back more.
It's not enough.
Artist, thank you so much for the super chat. Good to see you. Said I heard you and hello. I wasn't sure because sometimes when I talk while the stream is playing, you can't hear what I'm saying. It's a silly good time. But thank you, artist, so much for the super chat.
Are you aware of any effect that these these posts had on the sheriff's website?
Your Honor, I'm going to object. That is beyond the scope and not even relevant to this. The Sheriff's Department is a government agency. You cannot defame a government agency.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You got to sustain. He's like, the sheriff's department is a government agency. You cannot defame a government agency.
Mr. Estep, did you, through your attorney, ask Mr. Foreman to take these posts down?
I did.
Have they been taken down to your knowledge?
No.
Those are all my questions. Thank you.
Whew, that was just nice and quick. Now the cross. Let's get it.
Top titty 2x4 to end the game. That was nice.
Go, Rupert.
Mr. Estep, do you mind if I call you Mike?
That's fine.
Mike.
You've been an officer for a very long time, over 21 years.
Actually, over 24 full-time years and over 38 and a half as a certified peace officer, state of Ohio.
Okay. And during that time, you've never hid your identity as an officer?
No.
Everybody's seen you out in public?
Yes.
Seen you with your wife and kids?
Yes.
And your wife? Strike that question.
No, I want to hear about the wife.
And
What?
so you wear a uniform while you're on duty?
I do.
And you were a sheriff's deputy in 8/21 of 22?
I was.
But do you wear a sexy uniform?
You're
Do you wear like those little shorts? Like in that one show, Reno 911? Yeah, you do that? Little roller skates? No? Okay. Okay.
And people have criticized your duties before, correct?
Yes.
And you've been called a lot of names by people in 24 years, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Every name in the book.
Things worse than a thief, correct?
Name-wise, but not not as detrimental how people look at you. I mean,
What? You've been called worse names over the course of your career than thief. Yes, name wise. Yep, that's what we were saying.
You're saying, people calling you names directly, but not put out there to be detrimental in something that is criminally related.
So people have come up to you and asked you if you were a thief.
I've had phone calls and I've had it happen.
When was the first time that happened?
People have come up to him and asked him if he was a thief. He says.
To you personally during your career?
In my entire career?
Yes.
I never had anything until this came about.
You never had anybody
Not
ask you
told me.
about being a thief and when
No.
your wife was charged with theft?
Hi, Raydella.
No.
When your wife pled guilty to stealing from her employer?
Tell me why you would do that to the jury.
Your Honor, I would
Why
ask
you do
this.
that to the jury?
Your Honor, I'm asking a question that builds on his reputation. He says he has never been called a thief before, yet he keeps saying that everybody treats him differently. This goes to his reputation. He is used to this. Has happened before. To say that this is the only thing causing the problem has ever hurt his reputation. He's opening up the door so that I can ask the question about what.
Good point. I like what Rupert's doing here. He's standing his ground. He's tired of the judge objecting. He's like, listen, Judge Wolfmouth, I got a reason. I'm showing a pattern of behavior. This is who this person is. Okay. Dolly Raid, thank you. Welcome, Tracy. Welcome, everyone coming from Dolly's channel. Thank you so much. I will link Dolly's channel in the description if any of you are not yet subscribed to definitely go subscribe. Welcome, guys.
What's affecting his reputation?
Thank you. Mr. Kramer?
Oh, I think he put him in his place.
Only thing causing the problem has ever hurt his reputation. He's opening up the door so that I can ask the question about what's affecting his reputation.
Thank you. Mr. Kramer?
We're not gonna, I assume, have a trial about every family member and what every family member of these plaintiffs might have done in their lives. This is a case about these deputies and about Mr. Easted. It's not about his wife. It's not about his family. We're not gonna try a case here about what somebody else might or might have done, or whether they might.
Okay, this is effed up because this guy's now saying it's not about the wife, it's not about the family, but all of your officers have brought up how it has affected their families and brought even up their children. And it seems like the defense attorney is just trying to establish a pattern of behavior. Like this isn't his first rodeo. People just like the guy that licked the self-seal, the first cop that was on the stand, with the PDF file brother, how he was like, they're calling me a thief, saying I stole, and acting like no one's ever called him that before. Apparently, when he's on traffic stops, he's been accused of stealing from people. You're like, what?
These aren't mistakes anymore. These are pointed choices. This is a pattern. This is a personality. This is who the person is.
Thank you, Ariana. This is who this person is. We need to get a pattern. We're picking up the personality, the history of him and his reputation in the workplace, because they're trying to claim through defamation that this was harmful to them, to their careers, to how the public views them. But if we already knew and know and have, instances where the public already thinks you're a dipshit, well then Afroman's just, saying what everyone else already knew, was already saying, already thinking. I don't know. Rhinestone, wow, girl, thank you so much for the $4.99 that invested after yesterday. That was, oh my God, that was something else. That was something else. Kelly Cal, stop. Stop making me feel this smart. Okay, Liz, a little smart. But I'm telling you, I am so interested in constitutional law. That would probably be the thing that I'd be like the most interested in doing. But you're so smart to go to law school. Oh my God, that's so much. I don't think I could do that.
There might have not been guilty. It's about what he experienced as a result of these.
And how it affected his reputation, which is exactly at issue. He is talking about his reputation, how it's been affected. He's opened it up. Your reputation is your entire life. Everything you do in the community, your family affects your reputation. You can't say that you have. If my brother gets in trouble and people ask me about that.
This case is about what he did to him.
Let Rupert talk. He's on one. I am proud of Rupert. Okay. He's wearing that oversized suit coat today. And he's like, I'm not taking it anymore. Bitch, I got something to say. I'm doing something. Yes, James W. No law school, but went to the bar. I went to the bar a lot. Okay. If just going to the bar in my alcoholic days could get me a law degree, I would have like 7. I would be Emily D. Baker style lawyer, you know, but sadly, no. Lady E. Portland, thank you so much for the $5. Is freaking loving this, Jolene. So happy you're sharing this with the masses. Afroman 2028. Thank you, Lady E.
His reputation, not about what.
What was his reputation like before this started then?
So I let you play this out in front of the jury so they can understand how to separate the evidence. There's no claims here for your benefit, ladies and gentlemen, for family member injury. Right? But how family members' reactions to claims affect a person's relevant. So you get to hear that my daughter was upset.
Dang, this jury is just seeing all the behind the scenes tea. I feel bad for the Karen Reed jury. They got nothing. Kaibo says, I'm going back to school for post-bachelor's legal program. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations. Put your hearts in the chat for Kaibo doing the damn thing. Yes, get that applause going. Woo woo. We will support you. Come over here. Let us know how it's going. You're going to kill it. We know it. You're going to be awesome.
When I was called a derogative term, for the benefit, for the relevance of how it's me, right? Now, take that to this step. If we allow, and we will, testimony about the wife's prior experience, it only goes not to the character of that person, but how it affects the witness. So, like, we're not here to try to decide whether or not the spouse has a character flaw or not, but how
thank you,
the
Amy.
whole thief reference should play into his claim for damages, right? Their law school example and arguing with each other is what lawyers do, but you need to understand how to see it. So I'm going to allow this so you can see how it does or does not affect him alone. Just don't get caught up that your spouse's character is your character, because it's not. Enough said. Overrule the objection, and then you can renew them as you feel appropriate. Go.
I think the judge did some edibles. He carried it over. I think he might have had a little cocktail. He might have had some screwdrivers, little vodka OJ for breakfast, allegedly, because he's like, yeah, then you can just redo it. Whatever, bruh.
He answered the question, Your Honor.
Then re-ask it because he shouldn't have.
Okay. Yeah. So restating the question, Mr. Estep, your wife did steal from her employer, correct?
Yes.
And it was a felony sum of money, correct?
Yes.
Which is over $1,000.
Yes.
And you were part of the search of Mr. Foreman's residence, correct?
Yes.
Did you ever have...
Oh, I got to hear that again.
Objection, and then you can, he shouldn't have.
Okay. Yeah. So restating the question, Mr. Estep, your wife did steal from her employer, correct?
Oh my God. So many, not every instance, because I know I have criminals in my family. I'm not a criminal, but not in my immediate family. Okay. Shout out to my brother, Dad and Papa. But so many of these situations, it's like, yes, follow the trail, follow the pattern. It becomes like a family thing, a family. So your wife stole from her employer. Yes. Yes, she did. Well, that sounds pretty shitty, sir. That sounds like your wife is lacking in lawfulness, integrity. Good God.
Let's get back to Brad Pitt.
So, and now we got a case with Afroman saying, you guys stole some of my money. Was your wife there too? Were you stealing it for your wife? Did your wife learn it from you? I got questions.
Yes.
And it was a felony sum of money, correct?
Yes.
Which is over $1,000.
Yes.
Damn, your wife has some sticky fingers.
And you were part of the search of Mr. Foreman's residence, correct?
Yes.
Did you ever have any?
That's why he didn't want his wife talked about, because now we all know that his wife is a klepto.
That's my opinion!
Oh, man. Not good. Not good.
Contact with the money?
I noticed some money in a coat pocket and I pointed it out to Detective Newland.
And is that the money that Mr. Newland testified earlier that was upstairs?
That should have been some of it, yes. I didn't do the collection of it.
You just pointed it out in the pocket?
Yes.
Another officer took it out of the pocket?
Just like Afroman said, where are you going to find the kidnapping victims in the pocket? Where are you going to find multiple ounces of marijuana in his suit pockets? They knew what they were doing. They knew they were looking for cash.
I assume.
Okay. Do you remember which officer you pointed out to?
I told Detective Newland.
I see her crossbody. Good to see you. Oh, he looks.
Realize that during that
He looks kind of defeated now, looking down, because now we know his wife's a klepto. Now he's involved with this thievery inside Afroman's house. He's like, yes, yeah, I just pointed out the money. And I said, maybe you should grab it. Yes.
Everything you said was captured on your body cam, correct?
Absolutely.
You realize that during that search, everything you said was captured on your body cam, correct?
Absolutely.
Did you ever make derogatory remarks during the search warrant about Mr. Foreman?
Not that I can recall.
I bet you did. I bet you did, bitch.
It's an urban legend that never happened.
Play the body cam, Rupert.
Wait, let me lay the foundation. Mr. Eastep, on October 21st, 2022, did you have a body cam on during the search of Mr. Foreman's residence?
Yes.
Okay. Was that body cam active the entire time?
Yes.
Does it have audio and video recording capabilities? Yes. If I show you a clip of that body cam, can you identify it?
Sure.
Hell yeah, Rupert. Give it to us. These idiots. These crooked, corrupt cops thinking they can just get away with anything because they've been running shit. Like, look into now, similar to, not to bring it back to the Karen Reed case, but I mean, I see so many parallels here. Look into every case any of these police officers have been involved in. Go back. We're going to need to audit that shit because this is corruption.
For the benefit of the record, this would be marked Defense Exhibit B. And for the sake of the record, the file would be ACSO3_OK0019_21252.
Dirty cops.
This is the clip of that file.
Is there a way to note what portions or time?
Sick and tired of hearing all these people talk about what's the deal with these dirty cops and when they're gonna fade out.
It should have the date, time, and the timestamp it goes through on it.
Come on, guys, we can do this.
So the court of appeals should know you didn't play the whole thing, you just played X amount of time.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's what I'm looking for.
As there's over 8 hours of body cam footage, we
Yeah,
have to.
we just have to make a note. Tell me where you're starting it, when you're starting the time clock. Is this? Yes. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. Your Honor, this would be marked body cam in the upper left-hand corner, in the bottom left-hand corner. It has 8/21/2022. Sorry, 8/21/2022, starting at 20:56:02.
That's where you're gonna start playing.
Actually, Your Honor, hold on a second here. It would be starting at 20:56:00.
Thank you.
Mr. Eastep, I'm going to ask you a few questions before I play this. Can you see what's been marked Exhibit B?
Yes.
So when your body cam is recording, does it record in color?
Yes.
Does it also record in black and white?
Yes.
Okay. Now looking at this, does this appear as you can recall it to be, the inside of Mr. Foreman's bedroom?
Yes.
And is the, I don't know why I did that. Did you have the date in the bottom corner of it?
Yes.
Is that the correct date for when you searched?
Yes.
I love how Afroman's whole house appears to be green. And then even his bedspread. We got some weed leaves. We got a little weed guy. I don't know if that's like a Lakers throw blanket, but everything's green. We got the kitchen green so far, the bedroom green. Did we see if the living room's green? I think the living room's green too.
So this would be a copy, a segment of your body cam taken that day?
Yes.
Could all be a green screen, yeah, Kelly.
Your Honor, maybe approach.
What's it have to do with?
It has to do
Oh, it's a Lakers suit they were going through. Okay. And now they're like, what's this got to do with?
with what I think might be coming up. I wasn't aware that this was going to be shown, but I'm concerned about something.
Sure. Stand up, don't leave, just stretch in front of your chair.
Stand up, don't leave, he says. Just stretch in front of your chair. So the police officer's attorney is like, I wasn't aware. This wasn't in evidence before that we were going to see this. This is new to me. So now are we getting a sidebar? Oh, they muted even the AC. And now we're zooming in on Afroman's attire, his fit. Lots of gold rings. He has a French manicure on his fingers, if you see. A very good French manicure. Very beautiful. Yes, he does. I need to get a manicure. He's got a Frenchie. He's got them French tips. Oh, boy. Judge is going to start giving jazzercise lessons. Yeah, the judge is like, don't leave. He doesn't want anyone to take any breaks, do anything. He's like, we got to hurry this along. Let's go. Okay, we're just going to fast forward. Now he's getting bored. He's like, because I got high, because I got high, like I'm low Lisa, eating my ex-wife like a pizza.
I asked for just to refresh, Mr. Yusef, this is your body cam from that date and time we talked about earlier?
It's a body cam. I mean, I can't identify the person. I mean, the number. Not sure. Yeah.
When you say number, there is a number there. ACS.
Okay. Yes.
So that is your body cam.
Yes.
And this is of 8/21/22.
Yes.
So you see those loops on? What's your names? CDs.
I'm going to stop it for a second, just for the sake of context, as there is things happening sort of below the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Were you searching through CDs
Yes.
and DVDs?
I looked at them. I didn't like really search through them.
Why is he looking at DVDs and CDs?
That's what you're looking at right now.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, I don't got this on Blu-ray. That's crazy. I'm going to take that.
Oh, look at that stuff, because
Oh my God, he threw them.
some of the stuff I think was mentioned in there. Well, he's just denying it. Says.
On your body cam during an official search, you called Mr. Foreman a sex addict?
I couldn't clarify. I heard addict. I couldn't clarify.
Would you like me to replay it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hear it too.
Mr. Bite, can we turn up the volume? For the sake of the record.
He's jealous. He's jealous because he ain't getting no sex. He's a sex addict. Damn it.
Since this is roughly about a little under 3 minutes long, we're going to just back up and play some.
It is pretty tidy, Hella. Shout out to Excited Utterance. Hey, Hella. In his kitchen, too, and he had the nice little stand with the lemon pound cake in there. Very sweet. Very grandma-esque. I loved it. Now, Tommy Cheeseballs is mad. He used to get laid back in the day. Not anymore. When he was this guy. Oops, not that guy. When he was this guy, he got laid. Not as this guy. When he was this guy. Not that guy. But this guy. Not that guy. Hey, Dolly.
We really shouldn't let me touch anything technology. I shouldn't break it by touching it.
Oh, it's because it was his DVD corn collection, Blue Star. There you go. Sexy, can I hit it? Dang, Afroman is old school. He's like, I need the DVD corns. He's not going to Cornhub. He is going straight to the classics, the DVDs. He appreciates the art. You know, he wants to have the tangible goods in his hands. All right. That's a little weird.
Let's get back to Brad Pitt.
Yes, Mav. Afroman is a man of culture, of corn culture. Oh, they're uploading. It's almost complete, 40%. Yes, Dolly says Afroman has that VHS corn collection. Exactly. And he's a big fan of the band Korn as well. Jonathan Davis, favorite frontman. Loves it. He likes the VHS because you can rewind, you know, and you can spend some time alone with your member. Very old school. Okay, here we go.
Thank you, Mr. Bite. You're welcome. For the sake of the record, I'm going to start the playback at 33 seconds in.
I know Brock probably looked at that stuff because some of the stuff I think was mentioned in there. Well, he's just denied it when he comes to sex.
Mr. Easthope, do I need to play it again?
I still can't decipher it. I mean,
It is kind of hard to decipher. I did hear SEX, but did you guys hear it? Let me know in the chat.
I mean, whatever.
Can we get the hearing aids from Mr. Easthope?
He said, can we get the hearing aid? Not the hearing aids. Oh my God.
You save big money. You save big money when you shop Menards.
Get me a hearing aid too. I need to just take, if I could take this and just run it through an editing program and get the audio a little crisper. I think we could hear it. Get the hearing aids.
Mike, we're going to give you a hearing here. This
That could be
should have a
good.
better thing.
I thought he meant a real hearing aid. That just looks like, that's weird. That is this his headphones?
Can you hear me, Mr. Eastep? Is it too loud for you?
Those
For
are-
the sake of the record, I'll start at 31.
Those are weird looking. Dolly says those courts use those hearing devices. A weird looking hearing device. They need to get some like Beats by Dre or something. I don't know. Side Gig says, yeah, but was the kidnapped person in the CD case? Apparently not. I think they thought for sure they were. But yeah. All right. Let's see if we can hear it this time. He's got the hearing aids. We don't. But I'll touch my AirPod again and see if that works.
Seconds in.
Oh, damn. He was like, too loud, too loud. Hurts my... That was funny. I got to play that on slow-mo.
For the sake of the record, I'll start at 31 seconds in.
Oof. That hoodie. Ow. Oh. His face. Oh my God. Owie. You hooded me. That was not good. At the end, he goes, oof. Oof. Ooh. He's like, all right, play it. Big, strong cop man with the battering ram is like, owies. Two loudies. Ah.
Turn that down.
Turn that down. That there blew out my eardrum. Okay? Got the potatoes out of my ears. That hurt. Turn it down.
There's a dial on your...
It's up to you, sir. All right, dummy? There's a dial. Like, I put it up to max.
Center.
Right in the center. This thing that says volume. Is that what I'm doing? She's like, you got to go like this. Not like this. You got to go like this. Virgin ears. Yeah. Skin roll. Oh, my God. That was funny.
All right, Mr. Eastep? Okay, we're starting at 38 seconds in after stop.
I let Bronco look at that stuff because some of the stuff I think was mentioned in there. Well, he just denied it because sex.
Were you able to hear at that time, Mr. Eastep?
Oh, shit.
Would you agree that you called Mr. Foreman a sex addict?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Judgy McJudgerson over here calling people sex addicts. God.
I don't have any foods now.
Let the man get a boner. Good Lord.
You would agree that this is a public record?
Yes.
Yes.
So the body cam is available to the public?
Upon request.
Okay. And Mr. Foreman cannot edit any of it, can he?
No.
Do you believe how you do your job duties reflects on your reputation?
Yes.
So someone seeing this could reflect badly on your reputation based on what you did?
Possibly.
Now, this is going to be very stupid questions, but Mr. Klingler referred to previous posts when he was asking you about how they affected you. Did any of those posts name you by name?
No.
They just refer generally to the Adams County Sheriff's Office.
Yes.
So you're just seeking damages based upon what he said about the Sheriff's Department?
No. It's what's been directed to me.
What was directed to you?
Being called a thief.
Okay. Other than that, anything else?
No.
Was there a direct post of you being called a thief?
No. Just directed by the people in the community.
How's that Afroman's fault? And your wife is a thief. So no, nothing's been directed at me. Nope, never said my name. Never shown my picture. But just being called thief. Yeah. Well, you got thievery in your family tree, sir.
I'm going to get your steps in.
Oh, shit. Yes. And Maury says, like calling someone a stalker when you are the stalker. That sort of thing. Yeah. That's always interesting when people do that.
And line crime.
It's just classic case of projection.
Cease and desist. You sent a cease and desist.
You know, you're calling Afroman a sex addict, but it might be you, sir. So let me make this bigger, you guys. So this is a post that Afroman did. This gentleman who kind of looks like he made him into a wrestler. This looks like the old WCW wrestlers. Like he's just wearing a little unitard thing. Is that what you call it? Leotard? Something with a tard. Okay? Flame retardant.
Next step, I'd like you to take a look at the screen in front of you. You're going to see what's been marked Defense Exhibit C. Have you seen that post?
Yes.
And that is the singular post that Mr. Foreman made in reference to you, correct?
Yes.
Where you were called, and I quote, Colonel King Kong Bundy.
Yes.
King Kong Bundy was a wrestler, correct?
Yes.
Damn good one, correct?
Oh, it is a wrestler. Look at me. I thought maybe it could be like a sexy because it looks like he's got over the knee socks. But King Kong Bundy. Okay.
I don't know about that. I can't answer that. Yes.
King Kong Bundy was a wrestler, correct?
Yes.
Damn good one, correct?
I don't know about that.
Damn good one, correct? So you were called a good wrestler. It's just like when they called Lickum Lolisa a good lover, a good lady lover. How are these insults? You got called a good wrestler, and she got called a good lover. I don't get it.
Answer that.
Oh, yes, a singlet. Thank you, Llama. Me neither, Natasha. But I remember a little bit.
There was a t-shirt made calling you King Kong Bundy, correct?
Yes.
You told me about an incident where
I did too.
a friend of yours made a joke about that, correct?
It wasn't a friend. It was one of the fire department that I was chief of.
One of them wore a shirt to the Christmas party.
Mm-hmm.
They thought it was a joke, correct?
Oh, damn. Wasn't a friend. So one of the firefighters wore that t-shirt of him being King Kong Bundy to the Christmas party.
I don't know if they thought it was a joke. I mean, I don't know what the true intent of it was, but they wore it. I saw it.
You ever had jokes made at your expense?
Oh, yeah.
Made jokes at other people's expense?
Yeah.
So it's a reasonable assumption they bought it as a joke against you?
I would hope.
Or they hate you. There's a good possibility they hate you.
What could be more egregious? What could be more misleading?
But it's not a good joke.
It's not a good, well, that's subjective, sir. As a stand-up comedian, your opinion on that and everyone's opinion on what is a good joke and what is not is subjective. There is no objectively great joke. I mean, maybe I have a couple. No, it's all objective. Okay. And that would be called his opinion right? Now, can I sue him? Or can Afroman, I was going to say Aquaman, can Afroman sue him? If he's like, that wasn't even a good joke. That wasn't even a good parody. How dare you?
That's my opinion!
That goes against my business.
I'll wrap up that day. So after the search, you went home, correct?
Yes.
And you left directly from the search to go home?
Yes.
After a 19-hour shift?
Yes.
No further questions, John.
Go ahead. Thank you.
Seems like this. As a wrestling fan, I'm insulted.
Mike, what's your wife's name?
Renee.
How long have you been married to Renee?
Oh, damn. Don't. We already know Renee is a thief. Okay. I didn't even know her name before, but now I know Renee is a thief. So I don't even have to say, Tommy Cheeseball's wife is a thief. Now I can go, Renee Cheeseballs is a thief. You're not helping. I think he wants to, I don't know, try to help the wife. We'll see what he does here. But yes, hella, these people need to get a sense of humor. So many people take themselves way too seriously. All right. You have to learn to laugh at yourself, because otherwise you're all going to be caught in the Streisand effect. And you're just going to put more attention on something you're trying to hide. And then pretty soon more people will know about it. And it'll be a global sensation like this trial. What's your thieving wife's name? Renee. What does she like to do? Steal. How often? All the time. From who? Her employer. And the elderly? No, I don't know if it was elderly, but her employer allegedly.
Since
Mike, what's your wife's name?
Renee.
How long have you been married to Renee?
Since 2000. I think 2000.
Since
Sure.
2000?
Yes.
26 years?
Yes.
Did this felony that Mr. Osborne brought up occur before or after this search?
Long before.
Long before?
Yep.
Did you stay married to Renee in spite of
did.
this? Do you think her problems with this felony hurt your reputation?
No.
I'm sorry, what? You work for the sheriff's department. You're an officer. You're supposed to obey the law. You're the people we're supposed to look to, to be law abiding. But yet your wife being a thief and stealing on a felony level didn't hurt your reputation. But Afroman pointing out the thievery did. But your wife actually stealing didn't. You cannot make that make sense. That is ridiculous.
Let's get back to Brad Pitt.
I never got no backlash.
Interesting. Wonder why. Maybe because you are a police officer.
I wasn't part of it.
Are you sure? Sure about that?
I didn't support it.
Are you sure? You stayed married to her.
I don't have any votes now.
I don't know. You're still sexually attracted to a thief.
No, God, please, no, no, no.
I'm just saying.
No!
I'm just saying. She still gives you boners. You might like it. You might get turned on by the thieving. By the sticky
She paid
fingers.
the consequences.
What were they? I'd like to know what the consequences were for a felony level theft from a police officer or sheriff, whatever the hell he is, wife.
She moved on with life.
And you're still with her?
I wasn't a part of it. I didn't support it. She paid the consequences and she moved on with life.
And you're still with her?
I'm still with her.
Right, Jackie? It's incredible it didn't impact him.
This body cam.
But someone wearing a silly t-shirt of a wrestler, him being called King Kong Pong or whatever. Hi, producer Prince. That affected him deeply. 7 figures deeply. You're still thieving. It was probably his wife's idea. You guys should sue. You should sue for 7 figures. You should steal more from Afroman. Hi, baby Prince.
That we saw. Did you ever publish that body cam to the world?
No.
you ever post that body cam on the internet?
No.
Did you ever share that body cam, and specifically that part of the body cam where you refer to Mr. Foreman as a sex addict? Did you ever share that with anybody?
No.
We saw Mr. Osborne just showed you a post of you being called hunchback or something.
King Kong Bundy.
Vince would like, we should put it back up so he gets the term.
They call him King Kong Bundy. King Kong L motherfucking Bundy.
It's not enough.
God is a man made up by other men to tell them that they're special.
Correct. There is going to be specific names for specific people, and we need to keep things as orderly as possible as to who's called what.
What did he call you in that?
Colonel King Kong Bundy.
Thank you, Colonel King Kong Bundy.
So your wife, as a police officer, your wife committing a felonious thievery, stealing at a felony level didn't impact you or your career or anything, but being called King Kong, Colonel King Kong Bundy or King Kong Bundy Colonel, that one really hurts. This is just, oh my God.
We are living in the stupid era. This is the stupid era.
Was that post made in the context of all these other posts that call the sheriff's department thieves?
Yes.
Those are all my questions. Thank you.
Three props.
Get him, Rupert. Get him. The hunchback of Colonel Bundy, dang, whatever his name is. Colonel King Kong Bundy. Thank you.
Look at what's been marked.
Thank you, Lori. I forgot
This
his
is the
rank.
post where you're called King Kong Bundy, correct?
Colonel King Kong Bundy.
Does it call you a liar? Strike that. Would you read the entire post?
It says, "Good morning, ladies. This guy was easy. Introducing Colonel King Kong Bundy. LOL. Let me know if you have a nickname better than mine. What you got?" And
So, well, you don't need to read the rest. I'm just
Okay.
worried about Mr. Foreman's statement.
Okay.
So he didn't call you a liar.
He's like, you don't need to read the rest. It appears you can hardly read. Okay. Oh my God.
Now that you're out of my life, I'm so much better. You think I was weak without you, but I'm stronger.
He's a survivor, you guys. He got called Colonel King Kong Bundy.
What you got?
What you got? Whatchamacallit? What?
And
Sound it out, Colonel King Kong Bundy.
So, well, you don't need to read the rest. I'm just
Okay.
worried about Mr. Foreman's statement.
Okay.
So he didn't call you a liar in this post.
No.
Didn't call you a thief.
Nope.
So all the other posts that you would refer to are solely about the sheriff's department being called thieves.
Yes.
Your Honor, if I may have a sidebar. Yep.
We got a side by. You guys don't forget to smash that like. We are currently sitting at 252 likes. Can we hit 300, you guys? We've been over 300 viewers joining us live. So thank you. Smash that like as they do their side by. All right, let me fast forward it just a bit. Since they have muted these sidebars.
This witness is going to step down. We're going to take like a morning break. Thanks for good work so far. Enjoy yourself. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
I love when they give them breaks, the court, and they're like, get 10 minutes, enjoy yourself. What the can I do in 10 minutes to enjoy myself? I'm not even going to be able to TT. As a woman, I can't even get to the bathroom, TT, wash my hands, put on some fresh gloss. I can do nothing in 10 minutes. 10 minutes is a joke. I might as well just sit here and suffer and piss myself. It's an embarrassment.
I asked you about all exhibits.
Oh, God, we just jumped. To the new witness. We don't know his name yet. But Captain Half a Mustache, little rosacea under the eye. Okay, he's got good 11s like me right here in the middle here. I love a good 11. At least he's wearing a white undershirt. Okay.
Going to step down. We're going to take like a morning break. Thanks
Yep,
for your
out.
work so far. Enjoy yourself. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
I asked you about all exhibits
Yes.
previously. And so when you're referring to those exhibits that he's presented for, you're referring to the general ones that talked about the Adams County Sheriff's Department of thieves?
Them and some of the posts that was doing about me personally.
That's a word worse.
Pardon me?
What kind of posts?
Ones that was just been posted
Okay.
within the last few
Oh,
days.
Jesus. Why do none of these people speak English? My God, I don't know what these people are saying. And line crime. He's leading with his bottom, with his jaw, with his lower teeth.
So, and you've been in law enforcement between the West Union and Adams County Sheriff's Department for 21 years.
Correct.
Correct.
And you've arrested a lot of people.
Correct.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. You have to verbally, because a shaking of the head doesn't get recorded.
Yes.
And you've been criticized before for your job duties?
Of course. Yep.
And you've been called names before?
Yeah, but not a thief.
No.
Yeah, but not a teeth. He's talking like he's got a chew in or something. Either he's missing a substantial amount of teeth or he's got a dip in. Something's going on here.
Person ever before has called you a thief in 21 years?
No, they have not.
Maybe not. I don't know. That intense stare tells me I think someone has.
It's not enough.
Yeah, not to your face. Amanda Liv's mom says. I know. I don't know why I expect that, Lori.
And you were employed with the Sheriff's Department on 8/21/22?
Correct.
And you took part in the search of Mr. Foreman's residence?
Correct.
Did you ever encounter the money?
No.
Did you ever see it?
No.
You were never present in any room when it was being counted?
Not when it was being counted.
But when it was maybe sitting on a...
Okay, I was worried. I was like, have we seen him blink? And then he just blinked. He's like, no. We got another Erica Kirk eyes.
Table or something?
No.
No.
Do you ever remember seeing the money during the search?
I seen some when they pulled it out of some of the pockets.
Oh, no, no, no. How is he going to read me my rights? I seen some when they pulled it out of the pockets. I seen some when they pulled it out of the pockets.
Table or something?
No.
No.
Do you ever remember seeing the money during the search?
I seen some when they pulled it out of some of the pockets.
I seen some when they pulled it out of some of the pockets.
Okay. So you were there when they pulled the money out of the pockets?
Yeah.
And that's all you saw?
That's all I seen.
That's all I seen. I seen some when they pulled it out of them there little pockets. Some. I seen it. I seen a lot.
So your job duties were other places during the search?
Yes.
I was looking at the porn, counting how many tits the ladies had in the DVDs. I seen the tits. Oh, Lord.
Have you ever been disciplined due to anything Mr. Foreman said?
No.
Shocker. None of them have been disciplined due to anything that Afroman said.
Reprimanded in any way?
No.
No.
Were you ever interviewed as part of this investigation into the missing money?
No.
No. These people are fun. Hi, Fire Ice, Naughty Nice. Good to see you.
Is it true that Mr. Foreman called you a hunchback?
Yes.
And specifically compared you to Quasimodo?
Yes.
The Disney hero?
I'm assuming that's who it is.
Oh, damn. I like what our little Rupert defense attorney's doing. Someone call you Quasimodo? the Disney hero. He called you a fucking hero.
Cease and desist. You sent a cease and desist.
That is amazing. So turning what they're trying to have a negative into a positive. Again, called you a Disney hero. Called Lisa good at lady love. Called the other guy, what did he call him? A strong wrestler. Iconic. What's the problem? Sensitive Sally's?
Quasimodo from the Disney movie, The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I've never watched it,
I never watched it. I never read nothing. I never watched nothing.
so I don't know.
I don't know. I've never had any fun.
So you would agree that when a person says that someone's a crooked defense attorney, they're not meaning that on like a vine, they're meaning that as a opinion, correct?
Correct.
He called
Would
me
you agree
a
that when someone calls you a thief, it might be an opinion of theirs?
hunchback.
Can be, yeah.
Same as if when people say crooked cops, it's just an opinion?
Yeah.
And so is your entire claim for false light that you were called a thief?
Yes.
False light. Never licked anything. Never loved a lady. Never pleasured a woman.
And you would agree that Mr. Foreman is an artist subject to exaggeration?
I guess so, yeah.
Maybe, maybe not. Don't know. Don't care. He made
just
fun of me.
For the sake of question, nobody would ever think you're Quasimodo from the book, correct?
I don't guess. People think different things.
No, because he was a hero. And you're not a hero, sir.
It's not enough.
Oh, my God.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
People think stupid things. Like me, I think stupid things all the time.
Have you ever taken a chance to talk with the local newspaper, the People's Defender or Informer, to tell them your side of the story?
No.
So how long before you filed the lawsuit through your attorney did you send the cease and desist letter to Mr. Foreman?
It was whenever he sent it.
It's a cease and desist.
Cease and desist. You sent a cease and desist.
When I hear cease and desist, I'm like, that's incorrect. It's a cease and desist. Okay. Shout out to the icon Janice, Ballet Flats. It will never be a cease and desist to me. It'll always be a cease and desist.
Cease and desist. You sent a cease and desist.
Oh my goodness. And also shout out to Googie. Thank you so much. I just got your Venmo. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
When my attorney sent it to him.
So you never sent a cease and desist letter before the lawsuit was filed?
No.
And you're seeking damages due to your reputation, correct?
Correct.
Your reputation in the community locally.
Correct.
Correct.
So you don't care what people think of you in Australia?
Not really.
That is an insult. Justice for Hella.
Allegedly.
You should care because the first little guy, he cared about Australia. He's like, I don't care. I ain't never going there. I'm going to get one of them passports. I'm going to get one of them passports. I want to take my picture again. It's a big book. It's too big. I don't like it. America.
Would you agree that everything you do as an officer reflects on your reputation?
Yeah.
All the good and the bad?
Yeah.
Anything wrong you would have done would be a stain on it?
Yeah.
Stain in your underwear, sir.
And you mentioned that
for
people
Hella.
had came up to you in public and called you a thief, correct?
Yes.
Who? Name them. Name them. Dang, he is just that stare. Ooh, that stare. It's making me feel barren. Ooh, that stare.
You've been criticized for your job duties before, correct? By the public?
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of.
People have said they didn't think you did things right,
Yeah.
and they have a right to criticize you for how you do your job.
Pardon me?
They have a right to comment on how you do your job.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you wear a body cam during the search?
Yes.
Let's see it. Show us the cam.
Hang on a second.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Fire Ice Naughty Nice. Appreciate it. Yeah, he does have, yes. Capizzi, he has quite the resting bench face. Yes, he does. Okay. So go ahead. Rupert's back. Again? I thought we already saw Sean Cooley. Or is this his dad? Is this Sean Sr.? Oh, I think it's Sean Sr. because we saw Sean on Cooley. Do they have the same name, you guys? I can't keep up. They kind of all look alike. Just a little fluctuating in weight, you know? Oh, he looks real fun. Them two just wore the same shirts. Both their wives went down to the coals. Got them a Croft and Barrow shirt.
Almost where the testimony you're about to give.
Oh my God, it's another Yiddo Arms. Oh, he is Baldy McGee. He's the receded hairline guy's dad. They look just alike. Because they have the little alligator arms putting up in court. They get little alligator arms.
The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. That is the issue. So answer unto God.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you.
His arms are so cute because they're so Yiddo. They're like, raise your hand. He's like all the way up. And he's like, it is all the way up. Okay? Just that's my arms. They're so cute. I love the Yiddo arms. Oh my God.
Introduce yourself, please.
Sean Cooley,
How is Sean spelled?
SHAWN.
S-H-A-W.
Mr.
S-H-I-T.
Cooley, are you currently employed?
No, sir, I'm retired from the sheriff's office.
When did you retire from the sheriff's office?
I originally retired in 2014. The sheriff, then Kenny Rogers, asked me to come back a couple times. So eventually,
Did he say Sheriff Kenny Rogers?
retired in 2014. The sheriff, then Kenny Rogers, asked me to
Kimmy. Oh, not Kenny. I was like, yeah, no.
come back a couple times. So eventually I did, and I worked up until about 2 months ago.
So up until 2 months ago, you were back as a deputy sheriff?
Yeah, I started out as a part-time deputy, and then as their manpower dropped, I went ahead and took a full-time position to help them for a while.
And that's here in Adams County, correct?
Yes, sir, it is.
When did you begin with the sheriff's department? Sheriff's office?
It would have been late 80s, early 90s.
Okay, long time ago.
Long time ago, yes.
Yes.
Do you have family here in Adams County?
Yes, sir, I do.
How long have you lived in Adams County?
Over 40 years.
And one of your family members is Justin?
Yes, sir, that's my youngest son.
And he's another plaintiff in this case?
Yes, sir, he is.
Okay, so that's the other little guy, right? That wore the black shirt underneath from Reseda with the receded hairline. Okay, we need Brian. Brian, are you still in the chat? Can you confirm that this is receded from Reseda, receded hairline from Reseda's dad?
You worked with him for a while in the Adams County Sheriff's Office?
Yes, I did. Most of the time we were different shifts.
Okay, but I meant you worked for the same sheriff's department for a while.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Brian.
Are you married?
Yes, sir, I am.
Damn.
How many children?
4, 2 girls. And
These dudes are so lucky. There's women that will marry every one of these fools. That is amazing.
No one will want to stalk that ugly bitch.
That just shows you love is blind. It is blind as a bat. Allegedly, okay?
Allegedly.
Did they go to school here in Adams County?
Yes, sir, they did.
Sean, do you remember giving me a call back in late 2022?
Your Honor, I'm going to object here. I do believe he's starting to move into the realm of attorney-client privilege and opening that. If he opens that door, we do intend to exploit it.
Ooh.
And so we would just give the court notice that's what we believe is happening at this time.
Thank you for the heads up. See where it goes.
Thank you, Judge.
See where it goes. They're going to exploit it.
Let me ask the question this way. Were you looking for an attorney in the fall of 2022?
Yes, sir, we all were.
And just in a nutshell, what were you trying to accomplish by contacting a lawyer?
The posts and the things that were put on the internet about us, as far as us being thieves and different things with our image. We had went to the sheriff when this originally started. Mr. Foreman had an attorney, well, he's had two attorneys prior to this one. We had the sheriff contacted, try to get it stopped. Then again with the next one, then again with this one. So our only other alternative was to try to file some kind of suit.
Me too, Michelle. Me
And
too.
that's why you ultimately decided to file suit to get it to stop?
Yeah, that was our last alternative.
Has it stopped?
It's gotten much worse.
You were part of the team that executed the warrant on Mr. Foreman's property?
Yes, sir, I was.
Did you steal any money?
No, I did not.
Did you have anything to do with the money that evening?
The only thing I had to do with the money, I sat in the kitchen and talked to Mr. Foreman's wife.
Mr.
And-
Foreman's wife, Angela?
Yes.
Now, let me just stop you
Or
there.
ex-wife.
Oh, thank you. Ex-wife. Let me stop you there for just a second. How did Angela Foreman end up being in the kitchen of the home that evening?
I don't know which supervisor it was that let her come
Your
in.
Honor, I'm going to object to this line of questioning. If the search warrant is not going to be an issue, if we want to open that door, then I will ask to present that evidence and make that case. But Mr. Klingler now wants to bring up who everybody is there. So if he wants to open that door, I'm going to ask for the same latitude upon my presentation of the case. And I think the court has already made it clear, we are not litigating a search warrant.
I'll withdraw the question. I don't need to know how she got there, Judge.
Just for everybody's benefits, they both pushed beyond what I was willing to do. So let's try to keep it focused. Thank you for withdrawing the question.
Thank you, Judge.
Again.
You were explaining what you had to do with the money that evening, so go ahead.
I was sitting in the kitchen on a stool, I believe.
Someone's in the kitchen with
Brian Newman
Amy.
brought in a package that he said contained money, laid it there and asked me to keep an eye on it.
Okay.
And
Who was in the kitchen? Sorry, who was in the kitchen with you?
Mr.
Dinah.
Foreman's wife.
Okay.
Or ex-wife, I'm not sure.
Just the
what
two of you
status.
at the time?
Oh, there was people in and out.
Other deputies?
Other deputies coming in
All
and
right.
out, going back and forth to their cars to, to get different items. Sergeant Walters came in at one time and talked to Mr. Foreman on the cell phone.
Okay. So back to the cash. You were asked by Detective Newland to keep an eye on it, and what happened then?
Well, that's what I did. And then a short time later, Mr. Newland came and got it and secured it somewhere.
And that was the extent of your...
Yeah, I never touched the
Contact.
money, never was even really close.
All right. Now, you mentioned earlier your reason for contacting a lawyer in this case. I want to just jump ahead right now to how these posts that referred to you and the other deputies as thieves, has that affected your reputation in the community, do you believe?
Absolutely. There's no doubt it has.
Well, tell us what makes you think that.
To understand that, you got to go back before this happened. We would go on calls. You very seldom ever have any trouble with anybody. Very, very rarely. You might get a drunk that was smart off or something of this nature. Then he starts calling us thieves on the internet, starts selling merchandise with our photo on it. So now when you go into a bar for a call, you've got people in there screaming, "Hey, you gonna steal all of our money?"
I mean, that's a community service he's doing. Afroman's doing. He's warning the community, the people who pay your salary, that you, in fact, and your group of corrupt cops might rob them. All right, you guys have been accused of it before.
Or you go on a call. I had one guy come out of a bedroom after me, call me a thief, want to know why I sold Afroman's money.
Well, why did you?
It just went from being a nice quiet community, a job you felt safe in, to a place where you had to look over your shoulder every second.
Oh no.
Do you, based on what you've explained and what you've been
They go into, yeah, Steph sells stuff by the seashore. Says, now when you go into a bar for a call, they all fight over who gets to take the bar calls. A lot of bar calls, allegedly. Okay.
Allegedly.
Do you think some of these people who called you thieves really thought you were?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, too.
Absolutely.
Did you receive any phone calls about this?
I would answer the phone at the sheriff's department because they were overwhelmed. I remember one day there was over 300 calls threatening us, calling us thieves. So we would have to go over and help dispatch because they were overwhelmed. There's only 2 dispatchers. So yeah, they didn't call me directly, but I answered the phone. They would cuss me, threaten to kill me, threaten to kill my kids, threatening to kill my wife.
Well, don't you have the location? Can't you kind of find where they are and go over there as a sheriff and go? Because that's illegal. You can't just be threatening to kill people, right?
And it got to the point to where my wife and my children couldn't even go to Walmart.
Oh my God, not Walmart. That seems to be everyone's biggest concern in this damn town.
Dip my dunk in between your donut.
And at Walmart, they're calling me out at Walmart. We can't even go to the wall in the mart. The Walmart. It's horrible.
I've fallen and I can't get
They
up.
ruined Walmart for us.
Go into a gas station around here.
Not a gas station.
My youngest
I can't even go into a gas station and huff some gas. They're like, hey, huffer thief. You know, it's horrible.
daughter would hear the dogs bark at night and come in my room, wake me up terrified that somebody was there to kill us. Because even though they were young, they're still on Facebook. They still see this stuff.
Then maybe try doing your job in a lawful way where you are not exploiting citizens and you are not harassing them, scaring their families and children, stealing from them. You might want to try that.
And it was just one after another after another. And when it would start to slow down, he would go back and do it all over again and get it all stirred again. Just like he did a couple days ago.
Are you aware of posts that are continuing to come out as recently as yesterday?
Some I are.
I'm going to put my objection in place here. It'll take a second. So Ohio law has changed since April of 2025, more protections than under the anti-slap. With that, we would have a 60-day notice.
So I sustain
Yep, we got the new anti-slap.
your objection. You can sit down. Thank you.
What did he sustain it? He sustained it. I think Rupert might be starting to grow on Wolfmouth, Judge Wolfmouth.
2025, more protections than under the anti-slap. With that, we would have a 60-day notice.
So I sustained your objection. You can sit down. Thank you. Like at some point in time, we draw the line. I just drew the line of what's evolving in the public. Like we started this trial yesterday, so let's try to stay before yesterday. You're all doing a fine job.
Thank you, Judge.
Fluid.
Yep.
Oh God, that was nice. You're all doing a fine job. Everyone's doing a great job. I think in that 10-minute break, the judge had some kind of refreshment. You know, I don't know. Could it be like a little Xanax or something? Because he seems a little more chill. You know, a little reefer. We don't know.
Can't be that thing.
Are there any other examples that you can think of as you sit here today of ways that these posts about being a thief have affected you in a negative way?
One of the things
Walmart
that really kind of upset me, I was doing an investigation as a detective, and I had to go all the way up to eastern Ohio on the Pennsylvania border. And when I walked into the deputy's room up there to talk to them, they all knew me, all knew that I'd been called a thief, lemon pound cake. You know, it's everywhere. You can go anywhere.
So this is the one that ate the lemon pound cake? Am I understanding this right, you guys? Let me know. in the live chat. This is lemon pound cake. They're calling me lemon pound cake. I would love to be called lemon pound cake. All right.
And if people recognize you, they start that stuff, whether they're being.
I'm gonna hear that again.
You know, it's just the deputy's room up there to talk to them. But they all knew me, all knew that I've been called a thief, lemon pound cake. You know, it's everywhere. You can go anywhere. And if people recognize you, they start that stuff, whether they're being sarcastic or what. But
Oh no.
And has your image
The tragedy, you guys, he goes someplace like to Walmart and they call him lemon pound cake. That's it. We don't need the jury. I will order. I will have order in the court. I would like to order some food, some lemon pound cake. Give them all the monies. Judge Joleen has ruled. How dare they call him lemon pound cake? No one has seen that kind of adversity before. This poor, robust gentleman, rotund, what is he, a rotunda? This poor rotunda of a man was called lemon pound cake. That is wrong. That is wrong.
your face been posted on some of these posts along with or in the context of the thief accusation?
Well, according to he had posted my image, yes, several times on the internet. He sold merchandise, sweatshirts, T-shirts, things of that nature.
Underwears.
At all of his venues. They were, matter of fact, they were for sale at a smoke shop here in town.
Oh, smoke shop.
Okay. Those are all of my questions. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
That's it. Thank you, sir. Rotunda L. McPound. That will be, I have decided, order in the court, objection overruled. CH, we have decided, thank you so much. In Judge Joleen's courtroom, this gentleman will now be referred to as Rotunda L. McPound Cake. Order in the court, order in the court. Okay, I know everyone is excited because that is a great motherfucking name. So thank you, CH, for your contributions with the L McPound Cake. Rotunda L McPound Cake. Remind me if I forget.
Sean, for the sake of the record, I have to, we have to keep things straight because there is another plaintiff named Sean.
Absolutely. Yes.
Too many
So
Seans.
do you mind if I call you Sean or Sean Cooley during this time?
No, it is Rotunda L McPound Cake. That's my opinion. Keep it up, Rupert.
Whatever you like. Well, let's rephrase that.
Yeah, well, you just said you can have whatever you like. You can call me whatever you like. But yet you're suing Afroman for him calling you whatever he likes. He caught himself there. You see what he did there?
Plaintiff named Sean.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
So do you mind if I call you Sean or Sean Cooley during this time?
Whatever you like. Well, let's rephrase that. Yeah, that'd be fine.
I like to pick right up with this visit to the Pennsylvania border. You said they knew you as Lemon Pound Cake.
Yeah, that was what they referred to me as.
Nice.
A person.
And they asked you for your autograph, correct?
One of them did, yes.
I mean, this all sounds nice. Lemon Pound Cake, delish. What a cute little nickname for T-Rex, Rotunda L McPound Cake. Okay, adorable. I don't understand what the problem is. And people want your autograph now? Those are called fans, sir. Afroman gave you fans. These crybabies, these cry bullies, I can't.
And so
they asked for his autograph, Googie. Lucky little dumpling.
Your Honor, if we could have a sidebar about about the exhibit D that defense intends to.
Okay.
Sidebar. God, they have so many water bottles there. None of them will go thirsty today. Afroman took his glasses off. He's like, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years slip by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Rotunda El McPound Cake. Wish we could read Afroman's notes. He is man spreading in that suit. Afroman is. He is letting them balls air out.
Yes.
We got exhibits.
I don't think we'll have to stop this one, so we can make play.
It's eliminate all doubt.
Yep, Allison, exactly.
So, Mr. Cooley, sorry, Sean, you were called Officer Pound Cake by Mr. Foreman?
Multiple times.
Multiple.
Received hundreds of pound cakes at work from different people.
And the context of that name comes from a music video that Mr. Foreman created, correct?
I don't know where he got it at, but you'd have to ask him that question.
Well, I'm going to play what's marked Defense Exhibit D. I'd like you to watch this.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Watch it now. Watch it now.
Oh.
Oh, bravo. Brava. That is, I love that. Oh my God. That was lovely. Put your hearts in the chat or your pound cakes, or if you're part of the Lean Team membership here on YouTube, grab one of our delicious emojis. Okay. We got a Kurt Cobain holding a vodka bottle LOL emoji you could drop down. We got the baby door emoji. We got a Dr. John with scribbles on his face. Okay. Dave Dog. Well done. Well done. That's a banger. That should be nominated for a Grammy. Lemon pound cake. Pound cake. Trending on TikTok. Lemon pound cake. Yeah, drop your lemons in the chat too. Yes, Lori. That was how could he be offended by that? That song is wonderful. And I love how they play Rotunda L McPound Cake backing up, doing a like second look at the pound cake.
Stop it there.
Lemon pound cake.
Seen Exhibit D, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You would admit that's you with the glasses walking by a lemon pound cake on the counter?
Yes.
And that is security footage from the search of Mr. Foreman's residence?
I assume, yes.
What do you mean you assume?
There's no question that's you during the search.
Yes.
There is question. There's
No, that was me, yes. Absolutely.
Oh, this is so stupid. I mean, you are a grown man and you are sitting up here going, call him a pound cake. Did you eat his pound cake or not? Because if you did, that is tray rude. And like Kelly Kate's saying, Afroman called you a family guy. And just that you took a slice of his pound cake. Lemon pound cake.
So during the search, Mr. Newman asked you to watch the money.
Correct.
And you watched that money until he came back and got it.
Absolutely.
I'm going to play what's going to be Defense Exhibit E, if you'd like to sign block.
Now we got another sidebar. Okay. Lemon pound cake. Eating a slice. All right. We're back to body cam.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
But you were caught on body cam that time, right?
What do you mean caught?
So other officers who wore body cam, you would be seen on that body cam, correct?
Yes. So if I was close to him, I would have, yes.
Oh, let me play this clip for you. So, off to the extreme left of here, we just saw a gentleman. Was that you?
Yes, I believe so.
So you are in this body cam footage.
Could you run it back just a second and let me see?
Oh, let me start it over.
He needs the hearing aids too.
So, just for the sake of the record, we see two people in this video. Do you know who the lady is?
This is Lickum
Yeah, I
Lowly.
believe that's Mr. Foreman's
Oh no.
Wife, ex-wife.
Sorry.
Who's the other gentleman in the doorway?
I can't tell, but
It's a ghost.
I don't know.
Would it appear to be Kenneth Dick?
Oh, Kenneth Dick, not the Kenneth Dick. I thought it was the ghost of Pound Cake's past. Like, stop eating me and my brethren.
It could be. It's just not.
Kenny Dick, you get your little dick in here. You silly mother. Get in here, Kenny. It's good to see
Let's
you.
get back to Brad Pitt.
Yeah, actually, maybe look at this. I think this is a better image of it.
Yeah, it does appear to be Kenny, yes.
You got it, Tracy. I just turned it up.
On my screen here.
Hopefully that's better. I just turned it up some more, Tracy. Let me know. I think that's the highest I can go with it.
Okay, so on the extreme left, we see a gentleman there. Is that you?
Yes, it is.
And this would be during the search of Mr. Foreman's residence, correct?
Yes.
Let me rewind this a second. Looking at the table here in the bottom right-hand corner,
Mm-hmm.
is that the evidence bags with the money?
Yes, sir, it is.
Those were the evidence bags you were just testified to that you watched the entire time for Mr. Newland?
It's a evidence bag, yes.
So it's not the money evidence bag?
It is the money evidence bag, yes.
Okay. And you're watching it right now, and you're looking at it?
Yes.
And you're walking outside now?
Okay.
The person's following you? Sean, it would be a fair statement to say you didn't watch that money the entire time that Brian Newland left it in your possession, correct?
No, you are correct. But you can also hear me tell another deputy, keep an eye on that money. If you want to play
Which
it back.
deputy was that?
I don't know. I have no idea, but you can hear me and see me talking to another deputy before I walked out.
The guy walking right behind you would have been the one.
No, I was looking, the guy behind me would have been behind me. Just play it back and you'll see it.
You'll see it. You'll see it.
Okay.
You said you're not worried, no one's here.
Well,
Oh, it's
I believe I told him to keep an eye on the money before that.
Okay, let's play it again. Let's start at, well, let's go back to, did you agree that 0:16 seconds in?
Yeah,
Be
that's
after
fine.
that?
Yeah. Mhm. Did you hear it say, what's the money?
No.
Before it said, I'm not worried, there's no one in there.
Yeah, that's what you said.
That's why I said yes. Yes.
So the person asked you about watching money. You said you weren't worried because no one was in the place.
It does appear that way, yes.
But you told us that you said to watch the money, but someone else said it, and you said, don't worry about it. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
For the record, 35.27 to 36 minutes even. I got it.
Oh, thank you.
Well,
Now, I'm going to say this. I'm going to ask a question. I do not want you to tell me anything you have talked with any attorney with Mr. Klingler or
He said, no hearsay. He looked confused.
his associate. I do not want to know that. But I do want to know, you said you were looking for an attorney in the fall of 2023, correct?
We all were.
Okay. And so you employed an attorney to send a cease and desist letter prior to sending lawsuit, correct?
No.
Okay.
The testimony was fall of 2022. The litigation was filed in March of 2023, just to make it record.
No, let me rephrase that then. So when I mistakenly referred to fall of 23, it was actually fall of 22, correct?
What was for the fall 22? I'm not sure what
You started looking for an attorney in the fall of 2022.
Why do they all cover their mouths when they talk? For Paul Luba, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2020. Why is no one saying, move your hands away from your mouth?
I believe
that love is the answer. I believe the pound cake will find the way. That Rotunda El McPound cake will find a way.
I don't think I'm the one who made the original call for an attorney.
You don't even know what's going on. You keep telling us stuff and it's wrong, sir.
It was one of the other deputies. We had discussed it. We had to have permission from the sheriff at that time to do anything.
You took some of the phone calls, the threatening phone calls, correct?
In dispatch.
Yeah. Did you make a report of those?
They were all documented, yes.
And they investigated and traced the calls?
Didn't trace them. They were all ghost numbers or showed up as no phone number at all.
So nobody was ever prosecuted? No one was called in to...
Well, they couldn't find them. They don't have any idea who they were.
Well, you're not saying that was Mr. Foreman making the call, correct?
I don't know whether he did or not. His rhetoric led up to it.
Yeah, he is getting a little too comfy, Sharon said. And sir, sit straight. Good golly, he's getting real comfy. Like some of those, who was the one in Karen Reed that was getting a little too comfy? I think there was either one or a couple guys where you're like, you shouldn't be this comfortable. Thank you, Molly, for the super chat. Molly says Joleen Lunzer from Buffy passed away. I know, I just saw that too. According to the Hollywood Reporter, yes, Nicholas Brendan, the actor who played Xander on obviously my favorite television show, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, his family has confirmed that he passed away today. He was 54 years old. They're saying that he passed away in his sleep due to natural causes, but anyone that follows Buffy or the cast kept up with what was going on with them. Nicholas Brendan had been struggling with addiction issues. He was on Dr. Phil, I think, multiple times. There were allegations of DV that he had been involved in. And so they did a Buffy the Vampire Slayer kind of reunion with, I forget if it was like Entertainment Weekly or something. And Nicholas Brendan he had to kind of go at different times. There were only certain cast members that really wanted to be around him. I think one of them was Emma Caulfield. And then he might have maybe, I don't know if Allison Hannigan did, but Emma Caulfield, obviously Anya, who was his love interest on the show, and so much more. Vengeance Demon, amazing. But allegedly, David Boreanaz, who played Angel in the series, then went on to his own show, Angel, and Sarah Michelle Gellar wanted nothing to do with Nicholas Brendan. I think Spike, the actor who played Spike, James Marsden, Marsters, he was so friendly with him when he would do like cons, Comic-Cons, and they would show up for Buffy, but a lot of the cast and crew didn't really want anything to do with him, and people had hoped that he would get his life together. But I saw a couple Facebook lives that he had done, I think last year, and he was not looking well. He was not sounding well. Like I said, addiction issues and some arrests, issues with the law, DV, things like that. So, yeah, sad to see that Xander, aka Nicholas Brendan, was not able to, find a path to sobriety and, fix his life and have, a long, healthy life. So, R.I.P. to Nicholas Brendan. Thank you, Molly, for the news on that, TMZ and other, like I said, the Hollywood Reporter and other publications. We're just breaking that like about a half hour ago. So thank you, Tina Noble, for the $10 super sticker. I appreciate that. But yeah, child actor Curse Ann said, who knows? Interesting fact about Nicholas Brendan, he does have a twin brother. And in at least one, if not a few of the episodes, they utilized his twin brother. In the episode when Xander had a like a evil twin type situation. So, but yep, as Molly's saying, Joe Rogan still alive. Okay, so tell Trisha Joe Rogan did not perish in a helicopter crash. You know. Brian says the Karen Reed Judson Welcher, yes, was the stuck-up expert witness, and he was kind of chill on the stand, I feel like. Is that the one, Brian? Is that what you're saying? Oh, Judson, the Blue Man Group, Judson Welcher. Oh, he was ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right, back to this guy here. Back to Rotunda L. McPound Cake. Oh my God, he's got dirty nails. Sir, you didn't clean your nails for court. I can't believe Afroman shows up with a full French manicure. And this dude, look at his nails. There is dirt, McGirt. There's dirt in the skirt. Oh, Rotunda L. McPound Cake. He probably dug into that pound cake with his dirty ass nails. Gross. Go wash your hands. You're not gardening. Ew. There's dirt underneath and around the nail. Oh, no. Oh, no, Rotunda. Clean it up. Put some water on them nails. Maybe he did just, in the morning, he did some gardening and then never washed his hands. You got soil. You got soot in your nails, sir. You're sooty.
People, during your significant time as a law enforcement officer, the public has criticized your duties, correct?
Yeah, some, yes.
You've been called a lot of derogatory names?
Not really.
This may sound stupid, but I believe it applies to myself. We're not the thinnest people in the world, are we?
I'm not going to call you fat, but okay.
It's like, don't you get up here and fat shame me.
I was calling myself fat.
Okay, yeah, you're a fat ass. Not me, though. This is all muscle. Underneath, I'm really lovely. Underneath it all, underneath this belly, I got a whole lot of muscle. Okay, it's just poking out. Okay, I got extended abs. They're extendable. Yeah, I'm really strong underneath it all.
But you would agree that we're not thin people.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We are Fatty McFat-Fatsons. That's what he was like. Hashtag me neither. Okay. I got my own little fupa situation going on. So way to go, guys.
And you would agree that how you conduct yourself during a search and everything reflects directly on your reputation?
Absolutely.
Batty.
You don't believe everything you read on the internet, do you?
I actually do.
You actually probably don't believe everything you read in the newspaper, do you?
No.
No. It's fake news.
You would agree that Exhibit D that I played, the song Lemon Pound Cake, is a music video for entertainment?
There again, he made accusations that I smoke weed on there, which I don't.
Maybe you should try.
Allegedly.
You sure about that? Because you got them dirty fingers.
So
that was a lie as well.
So you are suing based upon him saying you smoked weed in a song?
No, I'm just saying that
So that
Goes
statement
along
is
with
not
some
part
the
of this
other rhetoric he's
lawsuit.
done.
Let's let him finish.
Okay.
I say that goes along with some of the other rhetoric that he's told about us, lies he's told about us.
Rhetoric.
Could that be exaggeration to make the song funny?
I don't think it's funny.
So I'm suing. It's not
Would
funny.
a reasonable person listening to that believe that Mr. Foreman is stating facts?
You don't know what somebody's thinking. You wouldn't think we'd get 300 calls a day threatening to kill us. Somebody's buying into it.
So when Jerry Reed sung the song, "When you're hot, and when you're not, you're not," and the judge said that to him right before he sentenced him to prison, that's an actual fact, or is that an exaggeration
So
for
we're going to
entertainment?
strike all that because we don't know anything about that case, and he's not going to become a witness. So until you establish a foundation that he knows what you're saying, you don't get to testify. So set it up right.
Ooh, Wolfmouth is pissed. He's like, set it up right. We don't know nothing about that case. You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Let you do it.
Mr. Cooley, what is your favorite genre of music?
Country western. Kid rock. Definitely Kid Rock. Whatever they're playing on Newsmax.
60s.
60s, 70s, today.
Give me an example of the song.
Yeah.
Free Bird.
Oh, Freebird.
American Pie.
Oh, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Big Don McLean fan, right? I bet he cries to Vincent. And I should have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry night, paint your pound cake yellow lemon. Suck it down, feels like heaven. And get the poundage from the L. McPound cake on the table. I know it's not your pound cake, but that's okay. You should have it anyway. 'Cause today is your lucky day. A pound cake awaits on the house that you are searching. Now I understand what Afroman was trying to say to me when he wrote the song about because I got high. 'Cause then I got high too. Now I know that getting high makes me want to eat pound cake too. Poundy, poundy cake.
Little Skinner.
Oh, little Skinnerd. Oh my God. Which means he does not like Neil Young.
The song American Pie, you've listened to it, correct?
Multiple times. Yes.
Multiple.
Is it literally about a pie?
Is it? It could be. I think it was about in a pie. No, that was American Pie, the movie with that little guy, Biggins, whatever his last name is, I forget.
No.
It's more about something else.
Yes.
It's for entertainment.
Yes.
And you were entertained by it.
I like the lyrics, yes.
And you don't, in that song, American Pie, do you believe that was fact?
That what was fact?
What was said in that song?
No.
Do you believe, sir, excuse me, do you believe that he drove his Chevy to the levee and the levee was dry? Do you believe that there were good old boys drinking whiskey and rye and that they were singing, "This'll be the day that I die"? Do you believe that, sir? I guess I don't. I don't know if the levee was dry. Was Jimmy Carter president? Because they were struggling with the gas then, right? Wasn't it? Okay.
This may sound stupid, but when people talk about dirty defense attorneys, are they just saying I didn't wash my suit, or are they exaggerating?
I don't know what's on their mind.
It would probably be an opinion now.
There again, I don't know. Maybe they know something on you.
Like I didn't take a shower that day?
Or that, or you've done something you shouldn't be doing.
Uh-oh.
So when a person yells crooked cops, they may be just referring to cops.
Their crooked teeth.
In general, doing bad things?
It could be.
Okay. Expressing their opinions about what they think?
They could be, yes.
Okay. So I'm going to get this straight. So you're saying that being called Officer Pound Cake has colored you in a false light, correct?
No.
Okay, so being called Officer Pound Cake has nothing to do with this lawsuit.
No.
So the only thing that you're saying painted you in a negative light is the general comments calling the Adams County Sheriff's Department thieves.
No,
correct?
calling me a thief.
So there is a specific post that calls you a thief.
There's photographs of me on it, and he's accusing all of us of being thieves. So that incorporates me as well.
So it refers to the Adams County Sheriff's Department as a group then, and you're part of that.
Just members of the sheriff's department, not the entire sheriff's office.
But it does.
He say it dismembers the sheriff's department? Oh my God. Yes, Mav. See? Mav says he can't even come up with a song that isn't about baked goods. You're obsessed, Rotunda L. McPound Cake, and that's okay.
Doesn't list your name.
Just admit it.
Yeah, there's posts that list my name, I'm sure.
What do you mean you're sure?
I'm pretty sure that there was some that had my name on it. I mean, I don't recall which ones, but
We haven't introduced it.
Oh my God. You don't even know which ones. That's the whole premise of the case. That you would know which ones had your name on it that were hurtful and defamatory toward you. And you're like, I don't know. One of them, maybe not. Maybe so. Who knows? American Pie might be about pie.
I need the evidence by your attorney. What posts are you referring to? I need a date and time.
I don't know. I'm just saying that there could be. I don't.
If it messed with your life that much, you would know the date, you would know the time, you would know the post, you would have it memorized.
No.
There could be, but you don't know.
Right.
Case dismissed. Okay. Judge Joleen is ruling. No more. Let's end this. It's over. They don't even know what they're talking about. They just want some money.
Do you mind keeping your testimony to what you know, not what you're guessing?
Oh, yes. He's getting firm. He's getting firm with this soft, lumpy guy. He's getting firm with him. Get firm with him, Rupert.
At?
Yeah, I have done as far as I can.
As far as you can.
As far as I can. I don't know. These people.
So in your defamation claim would be based solely on being called a thief as a group of people. And you're one of those groups.
I'm concerned about me being called a thief as well as my fellow officers.
They get their chance. Let's talk about you.
Right.
Okay. But that's the sole basis of your defamation claim?
Being called a thief?
Yes.
That's the majority of it, yes.
Okay. But not being called Officer Pound Cake?
No.
And may I have a second?
Okay, so he needs a second. Brian Patterson says, baby teeth, Rotunda L. McPound Cake. He does have baby teeth or dolphin teeth. One of the two. Was really responsible for protecting the public. Oh my God, I know. That's scary. We got a new one. Is he resting? Oh, that guy he's got his pants pulled up high. This one is very high-waisted. He's got pants up to the tits. All right, Randy, it's your turn, Randy. Get up here. Because a baby teeth Rotunda L. McPound Cake didn't do you any justice. He didn't do well. What is Rotunda L. McPound Cake? Come on, stop him there.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Oh boy. I already know I'm not going to like this one. He's got a cinched waist. Why is your waist cinched, sir? Is he wearing a waist trainer?
You shall answer in the gun. Yes, thank you. Go ahead.
I'm confused.
Thank you, Judge. Would you introduce yourself to the jury, please?
I'm Randy Walters.
Randy.
And Mr. Walters, how are you currently employed?
I am a sergeant with the Adams County Sheriff's Office.
How long have you been a sergeant?
I'm not for sure the date that I was promoted to sergeant. I've been with the Sheriff's Office since.
Okay, I think I got to do this one tomorrow, you guys. We're over 3 hours, and I feel like he's going to need all of my energy, and I got to eat something and check on Nana, but we will be back tomorrow, and we will be finishing this up and getting through this wonderful, beautiful American trial. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're going to be starting with Randy Travis tomorrow. Randy with the cinched waist and the waist trainer tomorrow. Yeah. How long have you been a sergeant? How long? Oh my gosh. Thank you, James. Says, as usual, I had a blast. I had a blast with all of you. Thank you guys so much for joining me today and all of your wonderful comments. Thank you to those of you who joined the membership, sent a super chat or super sticker, hit me up on the Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. Appreciate each and every one of you for joining me today. Please hit that like on your way out. Please comment after the video posts. I don't get to all of your comments while the live chat is going. So just sound off all your hopes, thoughts, dreams, and opinions in that comment section for me. And if you have any hypes left, feel free to hype the channel. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. And like I always say, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Bye.